Yeah. Let's see, we gave the Wizards work, but maybe that was they plan. They ain't slick. It's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Y'all know what it is, and y'all know what I do. Y'all know we fitting to get into it. Damn, I can't even play the intro song no more. Y'all still want to hear the intro song? Know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to hear my verse no more? Y'all don't want to hear my verse no more because it got Cam Thomas in there, and that was the best part to me. Nobody on not y'all not jacking that no more. Oh, all right, like that. I don't know why you gotta be on it like that. You know what I'm saying? The verse, the flow still hot. What about the other stuff that I said in the verse? You know, I said other stuff in the verse that was tough. You know, that was the only tough bar. You know what I'm saying? Now Jay want to come in here and say just a hook. Yeah, that's that bullshit, yeah. I got ya.
BROOKLYM, 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 BROOK. We wildin'. Okay, we wildin'. Yeah, we wildin'. MPJ, by the way. Okay, we wildin'. BROOKLYM.
Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy. What's up with y'all? Y'all watching that college game? I'm finna talk. We can talk about it after it go off. You know what I'm saying? Look like it's a good game. It's a 3-point game. I meant to put that in the title. But y'all know I don't be watching no college ball, man. But it looked like a good game. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll go to that real quick because y'all know we gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm gonna talk about the Nets, of course. You know what I mean? I know this is the game y'all want to see. I'm just trying to get the fans what they want to see. Bulls of 4 points. Okay. How much Khalid Wilson got? 15? Yo, I said Khalid Wilson over Bulls, and everybody say no. This look like a no to y'all? Y'all don't want to start agreeing with Big Fan Breezy? 15, 4 for 6? He giving them work. 6 for 6 at the free throw line. A big man that can knock down the free throws? Huh? Money Mike in the building. This is JTV. Like, what's up? Y'all already know what's going on, man. I said Khalid Wilson at the 4 because of Noah Clowney inconsistencies. But what it's worth, he had a good game today. You feel me? We gonna come back to this game in the second half, but I just wanted to let y'all know I'm on point with it. Excuse me, I'm on point with it. You heard? But yeah, you know how it go. It gotta be that way. You gotta be the best of the best, man. You want the best for this team, so we gotta be the best of the best content creators and podcasters. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do that work. We gotta put in that work. I mean, MPJ 50% from the field. MPJ is finding his shot when his three isn't falling. He's finding his shot when the three isn't falling. 8 for 16, 3 for 10. That means he got 5 field goals inside the 3-point line. I cannot stress how important it is to score inside the 3-point line. All of the winning teams score inside the 3-point line. You have to. It is a must. You need that as a threat. And I'll say this, just switching topics. What they really wanted Porzingis to be for the Celtics is what's going to happen with Vucevic. They got you know what I'm saying, they 5. Now, I mentioned that to say that a lot of people are questionable about our 5. You got Nick Claxton, we got 11 points. You got, you know what I'm saying, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Y'all not feeling that? He got 0 blocks, 0 steals. What more y'all want from Clax? I said we got the point guard. I said our backcourt is the future, you know, because of what happened last game. And I mean, the game before this. And then they come out this game and they get 15. Nolan Traore showed consistency, but Yegor didn't. Am I worried? No. But I don't want Yegor. This is what I want to learn. I want for Yegor. The same way that Yegor, the same way that Michael Porter Jr. had a good game, even though his shot wasn't falling from the 3-point line. I want the same thing for Yago. And I think what Michael Porter Jr. can do is show Yago that decision making. You know what I'm saying? Show him like, all right, your shot not falling, try to get some shots close to the basket. You feel what I'm saying? And for what it's worth, Yago got 8 shots, and both of his field goals is inside the 3-point line. So you see some of that. Just Michael Porter Jr. at a higher rate. But case in point is, this I'm not giving up on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving up on that. But they played a good game, man. They bust their ass. They gave them work. You know what I'm saying? The trail music said Caleb Wilson balling. Yeah, man. Yeah, I keep telling y'all I want to go with Caleb Wilson over Boozer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I even go out my way. And Leaf was on this show too. You know what I mean? Shout out to Player's Choice. But Leaf was on this show too, and we both be having our takes. If Leaf come, we could play his take. His takes is way longer than mine. You know what I'm saying? And chill, I ain't trying to get nobody fired. I'm trying to get hired. You know what I'm saying? How I'm trying to get somebody fired. I'm trying to get hired. Nobody ain't got to get fired for me to get hired. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? I do work. I do work. Hold on. Let's see. There you go. I want y'all to watch this. I want to get some Shade TV. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for all y'all. I want y'all to help me recap this. We definitely gonna get into tonight's game. Without further ado, let me throw the link in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even finna hold y'all. But yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Things gotta change. I ain't saying I don't want Clowney on the team. I'm saying I don't know if he should be the starting four. He got the job, He got the job right now, you know what I'm saying? So what you gonna see? Brooklyn LM, Caleb Wilson giving them work.
Yeah, man, I'm watching it right now, though. He going crazy. He got 17 already.
Mm-hmm. He just had 15. He got 17 now.
Yeah.
All right, I want you
It's
to.
just this team is just, you know what I'm saying. The team overall, Duke is up because they not guarding the perimeter. They getting 3-point shots up, but individually, in terms of the matchup, yeah, Caleb Wilson he killing Boozer right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
On the
I'm saying
matchup,
post
Caleb.
fade
Mm.
or mid range. He hit him with the post fade. He blocked Boozer, sent his shit. Like, I ain't gonna hold Caleb
Oh,
Wilson is.
word?
Yeah, Boozer tried to do like a post fade, and then he tried to do the regular thing he do. Went up with the left. Caleb Wilson sent that shit. Like, yeah, they just got to perform better as a team. But as of right now, yeah, Caleb Wilson, he's definitely coming to kill tonight. So I ain't gonna lie, bro. If he a net, yo, I feel like we balling moving forward. Like
That's
I
what I'm
like how.
saying. Yo, LM, I went on this show. This is one of the biggest sports shows in on YouTube. You feel me? Shout to Big Ox. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Linked up with him, sparked up with him. That's my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man.
Yo, what up, Chill? What up?
This is the content. We're gonna recap this together. I want to hear LM what he think about what I said. Let's go.
Big Ox.
Hey, are you the villain today or are you chilling? Which one is it?
Oh, I can't help be the bad guy, man. We a bad team, you know what I'm saying? Or, I thought Alvarado
Yeah, I'm the villain. Y'all gotta
could have came to the Nets. He is from Brooklyn. He's not like he's from Manhattan or Harlem or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Washington Heights dude. My fault. I didn't know he was from Brooklyn. I didn't know he was from New York, but I thought he was a Washington Heights.
This buffering. Excuse me, y'all. Know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Brooklyn Alvarado could have came to the team, man. Word.
But
You coulda
we
kept
we
that.
didn't
Man,
try to get him.
I did.
Yeah, man. So, you know, but I wanted to say,
I can't be mad at him for
and I
that.
know y'all watching the game, y'all know how probably y'all for what y'all think about the draft picks, this 2026 draft pick. Caleb Wilson is playing Cam Boozer today.
Yes.
Right now, I'm advocating for Nets fans. Now, as y'all know, I'm not gonna come up here and sing "Boys to Men." It's so hard to say goodbye to Cam Thomas. I'm not gonna do none of that. I'm gonna just say that Nolan Traore and Trey Gore, I call him Trey Gore because he got the Trey. Trey Gore don't men. Their backcourt, it looked like the Nets' future, in my opinion. That's just my opinion.
Are we on
Now,
something, Breezy? Are we
I
on
think
something?
so. I believe so.
Okay.
That being, they gotta. Yeah, and I'll say this to y'all point about Utah. I think we doing that too, but I don't know if we got the right personnel with the three bigs. So you got the Flax at the center, you got MPJ at the small four, you got Clowney at the four. But I don't know if we got the right personnel at the 5 and the 4. But I am sure about MPJ at the 3. I came up here to ask y'all, if the Nets get the choice, do you think that we should go after Caleb Wilson for the 4 or Cam Boozer for the 4?
Cam. Yeah.
Why Cam over Caleb? Why Cam over Caleb?
You know what I'm saying?
Well, first of all, I think he's more of a in terms of physically being ready for the pros. I think he's the most physically ready than anybody. That's number one. Number two, he could play on the box more, I think, than Caleb can. And I think that works. But he also does the other stuff in terms of stretching the defense. And I think that he turns into more of a stretch 4 than Caleb does.
Okay. So you think Caleb Wilson is a better PNR player than?
I'm trying to see where Caleb Wilson better than Boozer, but he
Boozer or damn, Cam Boozer got the PNR over him too?
I think so, yeah.
I'll tell you like this, Breeze. Cam Boozer's is better at basketball, and if you get the 4th pick, you don't got to worry about Cam Boozer. He won't.
They kept saying that. I don't know if we're going to get the 4th pick, but
sorry.
He won't be.
I didn't have a lot of time.
I already worked with somebody, yo. I'm sorry. I already got a job. So
But all right, so if we don't get Boozer, should we get Caleb Wilson?
if he's on the board, that's probably who you're gonna go with. Mm-hmm.
Yo,
So
y'all gotta
basically,
stop
I'm
calling
asking,
my
should
little
we
man Khalid?
pick a
His
big
name is
before we pick
Caleb.
Peterson or AJ
Oh, my
DeBosch?
bad, Caleb,
If Peterson is on the
They
board,
won't be there.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. If Peterson or the boss that's on the board, will y'all pick and you don't pick him, you are fired.
Absolutely. Fired. So
fired.
fast.
Even with Nolan Traore and even with Nolan playing good
See, I'm trying
and
to
Diego playing good.
Pass on him.
Yes,
Pass
yes.
on him. And
Go-
you're gonna get
what?
fired, Breezy. I promise. You're gonna get fired. Pass on him. You're gonna get fired.
Look, we not drafting for fit right now, Breeze. Get the
All
best player.
All right, BPA. All right.
Breeze, you better not pass on Peterson. He around and turn into Dwayne
Damn, Peterson that tough. He's number
Wade.
1?
That's all the hell you need.
Shit.
That's all the hell you
God
need.
damn.
This dude turning into Anthony Edwards, and you sitting around like, damn, we could have had him.
All right. So Peterson over Boozer and Caleb
Caleb again, my boy.
Wilson
Hey,
and AJ
Breezy,
DeBosch. He's the
let me
number 1
argue against that.
If we,
Let
no,
me
we ain't talking
argue
about him being
against
the number
that.
one pick. We talking about when you
All
got
right,
the
hold
4th
on,
pick
hold
and this.
Hold on, let Brooklyn. Hold on, let me let it finish because I want to go to Brooklyn LM, and then we're gonna go to you. Y'all can talk about it because y'all watch college ball. I was just, you know what I mean.
These dudes is on the
I
board.
don't know.
These dudes ain't
I
gonna
think they make it seem like it's a drastic, it's a drastic thing. I don't think between Boozer and Wilson, I don't think it is, especially from what I'm seeing for Caleb Wilson right now. He arguably, I like his intangibles more than Boozer. To me personally, I think he plays more. I think he plays better in the post more. I think he has more counter moves. He's the most athletic between Boozer. Like, if you want to talk handle, I think he has a better mid range. The 3-point shot, obviously, I feel like Boozer is the better shooter, and he has more strength. But I won't be surprised if Caleb Wilson came in the league and just hands down translated more so than Boozer. Just because I feel like Boozer doesn't have enough counter moves. Like I'm just saying, like, and for an example, I just told you Caleb Wilson sent Boozer a shot. He does this thing where he
Yeah.
goes to the post and then he moves his shoulders and he tries to go straight through with his left. And Caleb Wilson just sent that shit because it's easy to read. He doesn't have like a counter mover. It's like, oh, I'm going to the left. Okay, you got me on the left. All right, I'm going back to the right. Or I can do off the one leg. Like he doesn't have enough counter moves in the post to me. I feel like it's just straight strength. It's not really skill, which I think
Okay.
Caleb kind of excels over Boozer in. Like I feel like he has more skill in the post as opposed to Boozer, who's just pure strength. So I don't think it's as much of a
Sorry.
gap
You
as
posted this-
opposed to Boozer and Wilson. But that's just me. I could be wrong, but you know, we'll see. We'll see once they make the NBA how things look. But I
They
like
used
they
to be
said,
on the
Boozer,
same team together. The first time I
they
seen
definitely
Caleb
did.
was on. They were on the same AAU team together, and Boozer was the by far best player on that team. Like analyzing Cam Boozer is like analyzing Tim Duncan. It's gonna be boring. It's not gonna be box office like Peterson and
Also,
Devancy. But
But
if you look throughout
why
their
Boozer
history,
over Caleb? Why Boozer over Caleb?
why Boozer over Caleb? Because
Yeah.
Boozer is a, like, if you look at just statistics, counting stats, right? Boozer has more points and rebounds than Zion and Jason Tatum. Like, and he's winning more than them too. If they win the NCAA's, he's gonna be the number one overall.
he's a winner everywhere he goes. Breeze. If he is the most accomplished
Okay.
high school player like
Absolutely.
I've seen. And he's on Gatorade player. Everywhere he go, he's won. So if you're drafting him, he may not be the first option on your team, but if you have him on your team, you can get a couple of championships for him as your second option.
He's
Okay.
guaranteed 20 and 10.
So what about the Nets and trying to make him a stretch four? How would that play out?
That's just the Nets, though. That's a Nets thing. I'm hoping that the regime change and we actually play basketball, but that's the Nets. And he fits, honestly, for the way the Nets play right now, he fits them better than any player on the Nets team. And he fixes some of the needs. We can't rebound to save our lives. He's probably the best rebounder in the draft.
Do you think he could be an anchor in the paint?
He's an anchor in the paint, right? He's been an anchor in the paint his whole career, his whole life.
All right, so
That's what he is.
So
I
let me
don't know.
ask-
I think
so-
that's different. When you going up against the Jalen Durans and the Wemby's and
yeah.
Embiids and the
yeah, but hold on, let me ask you.
it's a whole
hold on.
different movie.
Do you
Even the
think
Giannis's, like
What y'all think the Nets need more? Wing help or anchor in the paint?
we need everything help.
Nets need everything.
We need everything help.
Everything.
We need help in all areas. It ain't just
Most, right?
listen, since we've started this tank, I've been adamant on us getting a wing. Like, if you look around the league, the wings is legitimately one of the most important parts of, I feel like, building the team. Like, obviously, the point guard plays a part in it. Like, if your team doesn't have a good, competent point guard, rather the star is coming from the point guard or not, you're not winning the championship. But the wings, I feel, help in that area. Like, I feel like Nolan, from what we've seen from Nolan and Yegor, if all things pan out, maybe Nolan is our point. But realistically, I still feel like we lack on the wing area, and especially in the front court. Like, we need somebody who can also score from the wing area, and we also need somebody who is an anchor in the paint. Which is why I was
not
we
Michael
got two
Porter
picks
Jr.
Man, no.
No,
He's
he's in as a small forward. That's where he's going to peak at. He's going to peak at small
But
forward.
my thing is, if you get Caleb or Boozer, then yeah, you could put MPJ at the 3 and keep him there. But
I I will say this though, Breezy. Caleb has the best motor in terms of like that thing that Cooper Flag gives you, where it's like he's undeniable. That's Caleb too, and Caleb is a wing 4. He could play 4 and he could play 3.
But
Right.
Probably more of a 3 in the NBA.
But y'all really got all right. So what's the gap between Boozer and Khalid? Because I don't feel like I'm mad if we get Caleb. I think. Oh, I'll just call him Wilson.
I don't think
not-
it's that.
I'm not-
I don't think it's that huge of a gap. Like,
Me neither.
I don't think it's that huge of a gap. They make it seem like it's a gap with Peterson and Wilson. I feel like that's a gap. But with Boozer and Wilson, I don't think it's necessarily a huge gap. Like, I just think with Wilson, he's way more athletic. He has way more options in the post as opposed to he's strong, don't get me wrong. I think he's 215. So it's not like he's not weak. But at the same time, I feel like he offers more options in the post. He has the post fade. He can go up sometimes with the right and the left.
Hold on. Who you
Like-
saying offer more options in the post? Who?
Caleb Wilson.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, that's
I
the
just-
thing. All right, but hold on. But this is the last question. But the difference is that Boozer is an anchor in the paint and Caleb Wilson not an anchor in the paint, right?
I think he can be. His vertical jump is
You think he's
insane.
gonna play like Marcus Camby?
His vertical jump is nuts. Like, he gets off the ground and can dunk on you. Like, I think he's underrated in terms of just vertical blocking, like going up and just sending your shit. Caleb Wilson does that more than Boozer.
But hold on,
Hey,
is that a good comparison, Marcus Camby to Caleb Wilson?
No, not at all.
I think Wilson is more Kevin Garnett.
Okay.
I think
He's
he
smaller than
plays
Kevin.
something like but he plays like Kevin Garnett. And that's not a bad thing though for this team. It really
The
is.
motor is undeniable.
His motor is nuts. Like, you gonna see on the defensive side him going to the perimeter, him switching to the paint. You might see a chase down block from him. Like, his motor is crazy. In terms of the handle, I don't think it's that bad of a handle as it could be. Like, he has the ability to bring the ball up the floor. It's just the handle still got to get tuned, and the 3-point shot still got to get tuned, but he will take them. But, I mean, other than that, I don't think there's much of a gap between Boozer and Wilson as people say it is.
So
Like,
if we get Wilson, we good.
yeah, I don't think so. Hell yeah.
So
You still need a wing scorer.
But
you
no,
still
I'm not
need
saying we don't. I'm not saying we don't, but he would be a 4, not a 3, right?
Yeah, he's more.
You
of
would put him at the 4. Yeah.
You could put him at the 3.
But you could put him anywhere though. If you could put him at the 4, you could put him at the 3. He's switchable.
So that's what I'm saying. We got MPJ at the 3. That's why I'm saying him at the 4.
Dude, I mean, MPJ is probably still going to be here, but is there a possibility MPJ gets dealt on draft night? Or
if they draft the Banter, Boozer, or Caleb, if they draft any of those 3, MPJ's out of here.
I don't know. I think in the
play
Nets mind, I think they keep him.
But hold on. Why wouldn't he be playing alongside of them when he shows so much promise with the rookies we got now? You see the title. MPJ and the chemistry with the rookies, bro. It's a rookes, but I'm gonna fix that.
Yeah, I don't believe. I think that his expiring is gonna get something at trade deadline. It, like right now, to have to pay the rest of the 20 mil plus 40 mil next year, I think that was too much for teams. But if you get them for 1 year, the Nets might get another pick back into the draft. In the late
They might
20s.
trade MPJ next year due to, if he's playing like he's playing now, they might trade him next year due to his expiring, and he might be helped on a championship roster. That's where necessarily you can get him off thin. You don't have to, like, you know what I'm saying, pay him upcoming free agency, or another team might, depending on how it goes. But I think
Yeah,
he'll
like
have more attraction as a 1 year deal as compared to now, which is why they didn't trade him. I don't know if Sean Marks got any deals or not, which I think he did, but I don't know. With MPJ with the rookies, especially if you get a Wilson, Boozer, or the Bonster, I'm not saying I don't know if he can play with them. He probably can alongside them, but maybe I don't know. He'll
I,
probably get. I don't know if he'll get in the way of their development.
LM,
That's
I don't see how they don't sign Peyton Wallace. Like
Payne Watson.
Peyton Watson, excuse me. I don't see how they let that opportunity slip away. Like Peyton Watson is up and coming. He would have more stats if he wasn't on Denver, and he fits your timeline. And all you have to do is sign him. And all the Nets have is cap space.
That should be their number one target.
That should be their number one target, and they can't clog the lineup with MPJ, who's a ticking time bomb. You know what I'm
My
saying? You got
thing
to catch
is,
that joint in.
my thing is so Breeze, because you said you like Diego and Nolan in the backcourt. So my thing is this, right? If you let's say hypothetically you get AJ DeBonster or Peterson or whatever, like if you get either one of those two, what is your lineup looking like? Because realistically, I know they're gonna still have MPJ at the three. They're probably still gonna have Clowney at the four, Claxton at the five. But in terms of the one and the two, I'm thinking if you get AJ or Darren Peterson, you can slide him to that two spot. Or if you get AJ, you could put him at the three. But I mean, do y'all really want MPJ playing the four?
No,
I highly doubt it.
no, I'm
So
not.
it's
But
like
that's
I'd rather AJ at the two or Darren Peterson at the two. And I mean, I don't know what that would mean for Diego
what,
though.
how much y'all agree with me about the backcourt and them being the future of the Brooklyn Nets?
They
I don't
play
like it
good
at
on each
all.
other. It's tough. That's the problem. You got two point guards. Like
And they might
that's
draft a
the
third.
to be fair,
Because
I think
if
Darren
you
Peterson
fit
played like a two more than a one.
right now, the Nets are more likely to draft eighth than in the top four. Right now, I'm talking about they pick eighth and they have to get Mikael Brown. That's a third point. That's another point guard. You can't believe in any of this. It's
We might
just
need a point guard. Our
disorganized.
best point guard is D'Angelo
But I think to be fair though, I think Darren Peterson is more two that can pass. Like,
He's
but
a two that's gonna have the ball. It's gonna look like he's a point guard. He's not gonna be on the wing. He's gonna have the ball in his hands.
the
He's not
Nets
gonna be
need to
point guard. He's gonna
Jordy
be
or the
lead
Nets.
guard.
They need to ask the question, and I guess depending on how Nolan and Diego play the second half after All Star break, they need to decide who's the one. Because realistically, Diego, yes, a lot of people believe Diego can be the one, but for what I'm seeing from Nolan, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't mind if he the one for our future for the future, bro.
Thank
Like
you, bro.
I really don't mind it, bro. He plays like the
Yo,
point guard and his 3 point shot coming along.
Yeah,
I
let
don't
me
necessarily
give
mind
you
him at the one.
right.
let me give you my cautionary tale on that. On having a point guard that's small. We're gonna be if the Nets ever want to be a good team, championship fighting for a team, it has to go against OKC. It has to go against the Spurs. In the West. You're gonna see them for the next 5-10 years. Then in the East, you got to go against Cade and Giddy and all of these monstrous size like point guards, 6'6" and above. Shah 6'6". A
I'm
little
still
point
not worried,
guard.
bro. Bro, I'm not looking at all these other rosters right now and saying we need
But
to
to be
design
fair
But
this
though,
if you're building a roster, you got to build it to play against these teams in the
but
era that you're
I'm not,
playing in.
but I'm not saying that we don't, but I'm not prioritizing it over the chemistry between Nolan and Diego. I'm gonna let them develop to see what's going on because at the end of the day, Nolan Traore is starting to show consistency. If Traore continues to show consistency, which I would say he's not consistent yet, But if they continue to be consistent, I'm not going to put them in a position to draft another same position because of their consistency. And yeah, to your point, it might be better guards that you can get. But I mean, what's the gap between Caleb Wilson and Peterson? What's the gap between Boozer and Peterson? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what's the gap between these players? Like, because you got two bigs and you got two guards. So
it's not much of a gap. It's skill set, and it's the type of skill set you want. You want a wing scorer? That's AJ DeBanza. You want a winning power forward that rebounds, guarantees you 20 and 10? That's Boozer. You want high motor, high defense. Like, you just have to have a vision of your team. Like, my vision would be,
what's your vision for it?
My vision would be, give me a defender. Give me athletes. Give me guys who could just go out there and flat out just disrupt everything. And right now, the Nets are more of like a mamby-pamby soft team to me. I just don't see the athleticism. I don't see the ferocity. Like, the team.
My question for me is, but to be fair, Paul, we have two questions we need to answer. One, who is the point? Three questions actually. One, who is the future point guard of this team? Two, who's the future two guard of this team? And three, who is our anchor? Because realistically, Diego and Nolan in the backcourt looks cool, but I mean, if Nolan is playing this well and this consistency ends into the season, it's going to be very hard for me. And I love Diego, but it's going to be very hard for me to not look at him being the future point guard. Now, if Breezy is on to something with this Jaguar at the two, and they feel like that's how they want to roll, cool. But if you get AJ or Peterson, I feel like that changes. You're going to have to adjust your lineup because you're not taking MPJ out the lineup if he's not dealt. You're not taking Clowney out the lineup unless you get Boozer or Caleb. So you're going to have to question your lineup. All right, are we putting AJ at the two? Is Jago coming off the bench and we having Nolan at the one? Are we sliding MPJ to the four and having AJ at the three, and then Nolan at the two and then Jago at the one? Like, it's a lot of questions that's going to have to be answered, bro. Like,
I just don't see them putting together a good defense. That's like three not good defenders at the top of your lineup. You got a bad defender in Yegor, you got a bad defender in Nolan, then you got a bad defender in MPJ. Like,
Nolan's a bad defender to you?
I think he's too small.
I don't know. I think he's not Drake Powell, but I think he's one of the best. He arguably, like, from what I'm seeing, he can be a good POA defender in the future. I don't think it's as bad of a defense as we think it is. Like, I've seen him get blocks. I've seen him get blocks. I've seen him get steals.
LM,
I don't think.
Tell me what scares you. AJ DeBanza, Nolan Traore, and Yegor as your point of attack, like perimeter defenders, or now switch Yegor for Nolan, or take out Drake. That defense is not as good. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I feel like
I would like Drake Powell at the two,
and y'all only watch the offensive side. I watch defense. You need defense to be a great team.
I like Drake Powell at the two, though. For me, I think Drake Powell is our two. The only question is, how consistent will he be on offense? Like,
we don't know because he don't get 38 minutes. If he ever got 38 minutes, we would see it. Like, what's his name got 21 in 38 minutes the other day, and everybody was raving about it. And I'm like, anybody can get 21 in 38.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree with him getting 38 minutes. I think the problem is for Nets fans is what they saying is, if you get in 38 minutes and you're putting up 11, 10 shots, that's not good. At some point, I can get all the minutes I want, but if I ain't aggressive on the court, what's the point of those minutes? Like if you giving me
I
38
agree with
minutes and
that.
I'm putting up 10 shots, you scared. There's something in you that's scared, bro. The minutes ain't
It's
the
just he's
issue.
never
It's your
played
mentality.
38 minutes. He's never played 38 minutes, LM. Never. Not for Jordy.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I'd
I
like
would
to
like
see
him
him
as
get
our
that chance too.
I would like him as our two because, like you said, in terms he would be if you all right, if you let's say you get AJ or whatever, if you put Nolan at the point, Powell at the two, maybe MPJ at the three, the Monster at the four, Clax at the five. I don't
But
think
what about if you get
Nolan
Peyton
won't be
Watson?
if you get
I mean
Peyton
Watson.
Watson, I mean I don't know. I mean that's another thing you'll have to figure out.
That's
Will
what I'm
he be a
saying. It's
bench
like
player?
they could blink their eyes and have a ill team if they just follow through. And
I like
imagine
Diego
the
at the one
defense you could
because of the
play.
height, but I think he will get
Imagine the
stronger and
defense you could
improve on
play.
the handle. But Diego and Drake Powell in the backcourt could be a valuable option. But it
Hmm.
just for me, it just sounds like maybe Nolan is our future backup point guard, and he comes off the bench. You know, and maybe he'll be the AJ Mitchell. Maybe not to AJ Mitchell per se, but like he'll be that backup point behind our regular point guard.
That's another guy I
Like,
want to sign too is
Put
AJ
that
Mitchell.
grilled cheese on the table, Zariah.
you know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know. But a lot of people want Nolan starting. Like, there was a guy that's projected top five. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I feel like that's gonna have to be a question. Would you prefer Jaeger at the one or Nolan at the one? I don't like Nolan at the two. I'd rather put Drake Powell there, but I mean, who you
Jordy don't
draft, you
like
got to
Drake.
think about it.
Jordy don't like Drake. He might be. It might be over for him in Brooklyn. That's not Jordy's guy right there.
I don't know. It definitely needs to be some sort of conversation. You're not talking to these guys. I feel like that's the thing. Like you gotta be getting in your players' heads and
So I
encouraging
want
them.
to ask you. I was saying this while I was by myself on the panel. What about y'all? How y'all feel about Day'Ron Shaw consistency, man? Because I wanted to ask Jay because that was his favorite player since 2021, man. Jay, talk to us, man. What about Day'Ron Shaw consistency, bro?
Yo, he's a horse on the boards, bro. And he just getting more. He's scoring more consistently. But even since 2021, I want him to be a 20 and 20 guy. I mean, a 20 and 10 guy, man. And I think he could have some 20
Very
and 20
close.
games.
Very close to it. Very close to it.
Right. But the thing is, to this game, I just like the way that Danny Wolf be finding him in the paint. Like Danny Wolf gets to the paint and finds a way to dump it off to Day to get him an easy bucket. And if somebody else could get him some easy buckets like that in the paint, and he could get his rebounds and get the little putbacks, he got 20 points a game easily. That's my boy though, man. I like to see improvement, you know what I mean? And the same way I supported my boy CT. I've been supporting Day'Ron. I've been supporting Clowney. I like Clowney. Like those are my guys.
Now I'm going to show the chat that you know basketball. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if they're gonna show his assists. They don't show his assists, so I can't do it from there. I gotta do it from
It's a lot more to Day'Ron game than what people see. Like he's a really good passer.
Fans, we see
it. He can shoot the three if you let him.
My
obviously
problem
one
is
of the best rebounders.
He looks bad against good centers. The other day, Duran just it was as if
Duran is an all-star.
Bro, Duran is 6'10", 250, Carl. Come on, bro.
I don't think he looks bad against good centers. I think it was Jokic. He was giving Jokic a run for his money. Jokic didn't want to really get down there with Day. He was shying away from that. It's a couple other ones too.
Yeah,
Day is a big boy, and it's hard to move him around. but
Country.
he's also not the fastest guy out there. So if you got a
Country
more
strength,
and he
man.
don't and he don't leap off, he don't burst off the ground like his
no, that's
he
true. It's a lot
he
of weight to
rebounds
get up
by
off the
tipping the
ground.
ball.
Right, but not just before he jump is that box out because he's strong. But hold on, I
Yeah.
just wanted to show y'all. I just wanted to put emphasis on what Jay was saying. Dayron Sharp make 2-foot layup. Danny Wolf assist. Say it right there. Danny Wolf makes driving layup. Dayron Sharp assist. This them working in unison together. This is what I wanted to show y'all. Danny Wolf assist to Drake Powell by the rim. Dayron Sharp makes 1-foot alley oop. Danny Wolf assist again. Danny Wolf assist again. Dayron Sharp tip shot. Dayron Sharp alley oop from Ben Saraf. Assist for Ben Saraf. How about that? Danny Wolf layup. Dayron Sharp make turnaround jumper. Ben Saraf. But this is basically what I was basically trying to show y'all is that they work together. Danny Wolf makes 21-foot step back jump shot. Dayron Sharp assists. Dayron Sharp and after, like, again, same thing I said about Yegor and Traegor. After this game, you seeing them play like that together, I as a fan want to see them in a rotation together. I want to see more of this. This is entertaining basketball. This is entertaining. You know, even if we was losing, just to see the chemistry between the teammates is what I expect, because chemistry is part of player development. You know what I'm saying? Teammate development.
I keep joking that Danny Wolf is the best point guard on this team, and I'm joking, but for real, he kind of is, bro. Like,
I give it to
good.
Nolan. I give it to Nolan. I give it to Nolan right now. You know what I'm saying? I say Nolan
make more mistakes than Danny, though.
Okay. Nolan
Nolan got that first step. He got the speed, he got the burst, but he's not a better decision maker than Danny. And he just makes more mistakes. That's what I'm saying.
Now, listen, in all fairness, Jay, Danny Wolf had played. He got 6 assists, 0 turnovers. Nolan Traore had 4 assists, 1 turnover. So you maybe you're right. 16, 7, and 6. That's a solid Danny Wolf game. And I like this game. I've seen him drive to the basket from the perimeter a few times. I like that about Danny Wolf. If they're going to cushion him for them to take that 3, take it to the rim. And he hit the 3 a couple times rather. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I like his game. I need to see
need
more.
to be consistent, bro. Like, that's the thing. Like, he hit that rookie wall, bro. Like, he had a bad couple of games. Danny Wolf, like, over the past this month has not been, January was horrible for him. But, you know, I feel like he'll be fine. He'll get into the glimpse of things. But,
It's just,
you know,
the consistency comes with time and just keep getting consistent minutes, having a consistent role. Like, if you changing my role from game to game, it's hard for me to be consistent with the type of production that you getting out there. And
you know,
I feel
Washington sat out that whole lineup. Like, I feel like Washington sat out most of their lineup. I feel like we could have seen, all right, but we sit Clax down. He dealing with a pinky injury. Why not put Wolf at the 5, give him consistent minutes, see what he look like out there against these G. I mean, he was pretty much G leaguers on the court for Washington. But I mean, shit, go out there and see how he looked like at the 5. Like, play him that consistent minute, bro. Like, you can still see the hand kind of bothering Claxton still. Like, go out there and let Wolf play 30 plus minutes. Let him see how, you know, how comfortable he is out there. Like, if you bring my minutes up one down and then the next, it's just there's no consistency there. Like, I'm not going to be able to do what I do.
He's not learning, and he's not learning the other positions, like the other roles. Because if you got to be thinking that maybe I will be able to draft Boozer or Caleb, and what's gonna happen? Now what are you gonna do? Bench? You gonna bench this kid? You gonna?
That's a good question. PT, you not mad about the win today? We beat Washington. That's another one of the tanking ass teams. And I know you be mad when we lose. Beating bad.
It's nothing to be mad at. It's just what it is. Like this, the rebuild don't start till Sean Marks go. So Joe, I'm just being patient. I'm enjoying my time talking to my Nets friends, and just counting the minutes for this dude to get fired. Then we can start rebuilding.
It is,
I
yeah,
was,
it
I
is.
was
That's kind of where I'm at
the
too.
day when you was cursing them out, bro. What happened?
It's futile. I thought it would reverberate and you would hear it, but they keep they're doing the exact same thing as they did last year. They're letting teams that are tanking outsmart them, and they're falling for it. Like
They should have saw what Washington did and been like, "Oh, we'll do you one better." Like
exactly.
that's what it should have been. Like this should have been a fucking tank off of the century. Like even if we rolled out with our guys and we got the win, I'll say, all right, fuck it. Like it
Yeah,
is what it
exactly.
is.
If it's just the rookies out there and the young players, but you winning with dudes who's not even gonna be here. You know what I'm saying?
And
There's
Pod, I
nothing
told you.
they're gonna
And
pick
Pod, I
8.
told you about Will Riley, bro. That nigga
Yeah,
is a
Yeah,
demon.
you and Ice is
Will
fucking up.
Riley is fucking nice. That nigga was always
I
better than
gave you
Cam
your
Johnson.
flowers on Twitter. I don't know if you saw
27.
that.
That nigga was cooking MPJ tonight, yo. And he's only 19. And it's funny because Washington is smart. They got rid of the vets and let the young guys play. And they're seeing now, oh shit, we got something with this nigga Will Riley. Oh shit, this changes everything. Like I feel like that's what we should have been doing. Like
that Wizards
let
team
these
is
young guys
incredible.
play.
They benched a bunch of 21-year-olds to let us win. Could you imagine that shit? A bunch of 21 and under kids. They had to bench them all just so that they could let us win.
It just pisses me off because, like, yes, they're doing it because it's the rules, but at the same time, it's disgusting to watch, bro. Like these niggas
disgusting to watch, but
it's just. But I can't get mad because the NBA might reward these niggas by doing this.
Exactly.
That's why I can't get mad.
Yo, they fined Philly. They fined their ass, and they still picked third. You know what I'm saying? Like, who you think you smarter than?
If it was a punishment for doing this shit, and Silver fucked these niggas over and gave them the 7th pick for doing this bullshit, I would be like, joke's on you. I can't even say that shit because these niggas might get a higher pick than us, possibly. And it's like you can't even look at this game and be like, "Oh, Washington fucked up when they did that on February."
I mean, we're still ahead of Washington in the quote unquote tank standings. So,
nah, Washington is ahead of us. They are.
No, they're not.
We're ahead
I just
of Washington.
looked at it. Yeah, we're ahead of Washington. We're the 4th worst team in the league. The only reason New Orleans is worse than us because they play more.
It still would have been a good thing to play your kids, try different things with some of your younger players.
All 5 of the kids played 20 plus minutes.
And get lower than them. If MPJ and Claxton don't play this game, we don't.
Nah, we ahead of Washington. I just checked. We have 5. They have 4. They updated it.
No, we're 4 and they're 5. I'm looking at it right now.
I see it the other way.
I see 5. I don't see Brooklyn at 4.
Well, where I'm looking at it is, I'm looking. Washington is at 5 and we're at 4. I mean, I ain't even tripping. Indiana finna win more games because they just brought in Zubac. Indiana finna win more games.
They're not gonna play him.
They're not playing him. They're not gonna play him.
That's not true. Zubac is healthy.
It doesn't
matter.
The entire Washington
most
team
of these niggas is healthy. You just saw Washington take out a healthy starting lineup. Sorry, Injun.
Zubac is gonna play.
Y'all niggas got to get the joke, man. Like Indiana is not trash because they're trash. They're trash because they're tanking. They're tanking. They're losing on purpose.
So Pascal don't play?
Say that again.
No, but Priest, what they're doing is if they're up in the fourth, if they're up in the 4th quarter, and I've seen Indiana do this consistently. If they're up in the 4th quarter, they'll set out Siakam for the entire fucking half and let these niggas catch up and lose games on purpose.
That
It's
is not
disgusting,
true.
bro.
That's not
That's not
true though.
true.
Oh my
Siakam
God,
played
that shit is
34
true.
minutes a game.
What? They do that.
Siakam plays
Pacers, Indiana does
34
that
minutes a
every
game.
game.
Doesn't
Siakam
matter.
plays 34 minutes a game, just
Not
like
against the
normal.
Nets. Not against
Okay.
the Nets. They take him out against the Nets. Listen, they knew they were tanking. They knew they were tanking. As soon as Halliburton got hurt, they started tanking. That's 100%. They didn't even have their pick. They traded back for their pick. You think they're not gonna tank?
Who they traded back for their? Who they
Even-
traded back for their pick? Who they traded back for their pick?
When Halliburton
That's
got
how we-
injured.
No, not when, but who? What was the actual draft pick? Where they get it from? Who did they have? Who had it first?
New Orleans. New Orleans gave them their pick back.
Wow.
Right, so that they could get Queen.
Hmm.
No, New Orleans traded with the
I
Mac.
don't know, man. It sounds
No, that wasn't for that pick wasn't for Queen. I think that was with the Atlanta.
Bro, they got a lot of draft capital in recent years. The NBA been blessing them. They had Mathurin. They had, it's not just him.
They just
either.
traded him.
No, but the point is that they had a lot and went as far. It just seemed like they want to keep the Pacers competitive.
Nah, and to be fair, Indiana took a different. They lucked out with Halliburton. Realistically, like Mathurin, the only thing I can count on is Mathurin, Jarris Walker, and Miles Turner during the past few years. But those years with PG, where Oladipo was there, like they was a playoff team. Like it wasn't necessarily they was in the tank thing. They whole entire franchise, but.
The beginning of the season, everybody told me that Boston was going to tank. Boston like third in the East.
Yeah, no,
I didn't say that shit. Leaf was saying that. I definitely did.
I did. That was me. I said that.
No, Leaf said it too, though. Leaf said it.
I didn't expect them to be this good.
Leaf said it too. I was like, Boston is not the franchise. They will never, as long as Brown is there, they will never tank.
Bro, they got bench over there, bro. They trying to win.
They'll tank.
Key, bro.
They'll tank. They tried to tank, but they hit in the draft a couple times. Like they got Hugo on for free, basically. Like we drafted Yegor, and then we didn't draft his backcourt mate, and now they traded us the Minot kid, Minot. They traded for him because Hugo Gonzalez took his job. A 19-year-old rookie from Europe, from Spain, took your job, and they dumped him on the Nets. They didn't expect to be good. They just got a good front office, yo. I can't fault them. But they were looking
that ain't even the key to it. They got Jaylen Brown, and Jaylen Brown is not.
Yeah, but Jaylen Brown couldn't do it by himself. They added nice little pieces around him. And they got
like Derek White and players like that. Derek White and players like that. Yeah, they added young players.
Peyton Pritchard, all those guys.
But the whole point, it don't work without Jaylen Brown. If Jaylen Brown gets hurt, it don't work.
That's what I'm saying. As long as they had Jaylen Brown, they was not tanking. I don't know why they was saying that.
They was getting mocked by Miami yesterday, and Jaylen Brown won that game.
Yeah,
I don't know why niggas was saying Boston was gonna tank. That shit, I knew them niggas. As long as he was alive, that they was not tanking.
Yeah, but I didn't expect them. I was wrong about that. I gotta give that. I gotta say that for sure because I thought that they were gonna, because Boston does this all the time throughout their history. That's how they got Len Bias.
And I'm gonna keep it real with you. Sacramento ain't gonna keep losing as many games. Sacramento gonna end up with about 20 wins.
Yes, they are.
Because
they serious about tanking.
I said they're gonna win about 20 games.
They gonna win. It's just the way they played the Clippers last night.
As long as
I don't know, like the Clippers is the Clippers, obviously, but I think they'll end up with more wins than the Nets, though.
Yeah, that's my point about it. They're gonna end up with more wins
I
than
think
us. They got better talent
realistically,
than
I
us.
think we're the second. By March, I feel like we're the actually by May, I feel like we're the second worst team in the NBA.
No way.
And the only reason they kept Michael Porter Jr. is because next
You
year
don't
we
think so?
can't tank.
Absolutely not.
I don't know when I'm looking at Sacramento, every game I'm watching them, they look like a good team.
They should.
Not a
That's why it's sad. They should be a good team. You got Levine, Westbrook, DeRozan, Sabonis is back,
Yeah,
Renard,
they
Malik
don't want
Monk.
none
the
of them anyway.
only difference between last night is the Clippers are actually trying to make the playoffs because their payroll is still crazy.
Yeah, and they don't
Even
own
with
their
trade,
pick. OKC
yeah.
has their pick. They
Right.
can't tank. They
All right, I
they
got
they
one.
they don't have no choice. They're all in.
I think we in good position, even being Washington. I think we in good
Nah,
position.
it's
I
not. It's
do.
not beating Washington. It's not the problem isn't beating Washington. The problem is that Jordy and Marks aren't on the same page, right? Marks is tanking, Jordy's trying to win, and you could just see the argument between the two of them,
Well,
right?
if we pass New Orleans, right, then we're actually in a better position than we were. We right now we're in a better position than we were last
But
year.
what I'm
New
saying
Orleans
is,
got to win the next game.
hold on. But what I'm saying, Jordy Fernandez still wins, even if it's not in the win column. If the player development actually happens, if Nolan trade on,
I wish he saw it like that.
no, but
I
I'm
wish he
saying,
saw it like that. I don't
I'm
think he
saying,
sees it like
I'm
that.
saying that got to be the middle ground between them two, right? They look, we ain't putting wins on the board, but these players that we drafted do look better than they were when they started in the beginning of the season.
All of them do.
Of
Right.
course, but that's what happens to
That's a win
everybody.
for
Like
Jordy Fernandez. Sean
if
Marks have
if you
to give credit
if you saw Ace
to
Bailey
Jordy
at the beginning
Fernandez
of
for
the
the
year,
trade.
people were saying he was a bust. They were saying Ace Bailey's a bust. Now he's scoring 25-point games and shit like that. Like players are just gonna get better throughout the year. It's just normal. It's like gravity.
I still
Yeah,
right now, and you can and everybody can disagree with me. I still right now would rather have Yeager than Ace Bailey based on what I've seen so far this year.
niggas is
Just
saying they better have Diego than Fizz for what I'm seeing on the
I
timeline.
think I would rather have Yegor than Fizz.
yeah.
I had Fizz over Yegor at the draft, but from what I've seen, I would rather have Yegor than Fizz. Ace,
I think Yeager has one of the best ceilings out of this draft because we haven't seen close to the best of Yeager.
I
So
agree.
I think he had one of the top ceilings. And he not no Dylan Harper, he not no Cooper Flag, so I ain't even talking about them. But when you start
Wait,
talking about all these other rookies,
Priest, let me ask you this question because I asked Pod and Breezy this. Going forward as the future point guard of this franchise, would you rather have Nolan there or Yeager?
I would rather have both, but I would rather have Nolan, or excuse me, Yeager as the point guard, simply because he's a 6'9" player, and I know he has vision and all those things. And when you get scorers around him, not just the dribble handoff shit with Michael Porter Jr., but scores like a Boozer or whatever, I think you start to see that point guard, you know what I mean, come through as far as the playmaking, the vision, all those kind of things.
I'm
I
a
agree with
firmly
you, Prince.
disagree. I'm a disagree with that because from the eye test, Nolan play inside the 3-point line. Yeager, if you're gonna be all of the stuff that Big Priest said Yeager gonna be, you gotta play inside the 3-point line. You cannot have 90% of your offense coming behind the
I'm
3-point line.
not, but I wasn't talking about scoring.
You
I was
playing
just talking
guard.
about.
No,
I'm
just
not talking
saying.
about scoring though. I'm talking about the attributes as far as vision, as far as his
Vision, bro.
playmaking
His
ability.
vision come from the 3-point line. That's where he's gonna see you at.
Stop,
You're gonna see
Breezy.
you
Yeager can pass. We're not doing that. He has one of the best court visions on this team.
bro.
You're just not seeing it because we do
Bro,
DHOs or offense.
What I'm saying is, I didn't say he couldn't pass. I'm saying how to move around comfortably inside the
Well, but
3-point.
when I'm looking at a point
Bro.
guard, I'm looking.
I'm talking about point guards that know how to zigzag, like snake through the defense. You understand? Look for the midi, look to get to the rim. Nolan Traore gets to the rim, gets to kick out. He gets to the rim and kicks out more than Yegor. So I don't see how y'all can keep saying that Yegor is a better point guard than Nolan. I don't see it. I don't see it.
I just feel like it's 1 year.
It's stylistic. I'm with Priest. I think if you want to be a dominant team in this current NBA, you got to be big, and I think you put AJ DeBanza, you put a Boozer next to these guys. That's what the Nets need. The Nets need a bona fide superstar. You put that guy in there, everybody else gets better. Now you're seeing everybody else.
And also, I know a lot of people was complimenting, yo, the East is getting better, even the tanking teams is getting better. Me personally, when I look at this roster, especially with the rookies and stuff, if you put a superstar here or superstar talent caliber player here, I don't necessarily think we're as far as everybody thinks we are. I think we do have a competent supporting
Say
cast.
you get a Devancer, right? Say you get a Devancer in the draft, right? Then you turn around, because it won't surprise me, right? If they turn around, get Devancer, then bring Giannis here and do that like that. That won't
That
surprise
would
me.
destroy. That would ruin that kid.
The
That
bar,
would
if you
ruin.
bring Giannis,
You don't want superstars. You don't want a superstar who's privileged, super rich, and comfortable, and basically runs their organization to come here and just try to run the whole locker room.
Thank you.
You don't want that guy. You want them to grow naturally like what Detroit did, right? You allow them to just mature together, and then now the cohesion and the continuity, you seeing it. Like I was watching the Knicks versus the Pistons. It was
And
like
I
the Knicks
enjoyed
could
every
do nothing.
second of it. I enjoyed every second of it too.
That's the kind of team I want. I want a team like the Pistons where all these young guys is our guys. You know what I'm
And
saying? Like going.
that's why I like Yegor. When you look at a guy like a Kane, a six,
Me too.
7 point guard.
I
to
was
the
saying the
point
same
they
shit
had
earlier
Denise
today.
Jenkins cooking them, bro. Like, and that just goes to show that just the cohesive unit of Detroit now. To Pod's point,
Yep.
they grew up together, like for mostly
But let me
what is
ask
it,
y'all a
4 years
question
now?
because I know I was.
Hold on, yeah. I just want to say this last part because I heard that the way they beat the Knicks, and I think that other teams, any other fans that's from any other teams, this is how you beat the Knicks. They kept throwing different looks at Jalen Brunson, making him take his shot, his second option shot. You know, they took away what he liked to do, made him adjust. You know what I mean? Don't let him do what he's comfortable with. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? We watch film. You got to watch film, see what's going on with him. And I think
To Priest and Pod's point though.
Hey, hold on.
I
I want to land the plane saying this. The Pistons, JB Bickerstaff, because you know Kenny Atkinson got him out of there so that way, you know what I'm saying, he could coach. JD Bickerstaff, if he beats Cleveland in the Knicks in the playoffs, trust me, bro, it's gonna be lit because it's possible. That's possible that could happen, bro.
I'm saying Boston can beat the Knicks, but my whole point of it was when you look at how Detroit have built their team functionally, they had a guy who can shoot really ain't good offensively at all, and that's Sir Thompson, and you can put him on Brunson, and that's why you make Brunson so difficult. The kid is 6'5", 6'6", physical, strong, quick, athletic. Brunson can't bully him in the post, all those kind of things. That's when you make him go to his second option or go to his counters and all that stuff. But when you
and there's nobody in that, and there's nobody on Detroit that you could hunt. Like you can't say, all right, Brunson, go
even
at
guys like LeVert off the bench can slide their feet.
Right.
I'm thinking of a lineup. If you got Yegor, a second year Yegor who's 6'9", with added strength.
And trust me, he's gonna be a lot stronger. He's gonna be a lot stronger next year.
If we playing the Knicks, like Brunson, if better defensively, because I don't think he is as bad of a defender as people making it seem about Yegor. I think
Yeah.
necessarily if we facing the Knicks, you put in 6'9" Yegor on 6'1" Brunson. If you're talking about an added strength, Yegor, he going to the paint, he fit. That's cook. He eating.
But that's the thing though. The Knicks hunt the weak player, and that's what I'm saying about Nolan. Like Nolan guarding Brunson is lunch meat.
That's food. Yeah.
Right.
He's not gonna be able to guard him. But now you put Drake Powell in, and now you got Yegor and Drake Powell on him. Now you have somebody who could defend them. The reason why we lose to the Knicks all the time is because of the front court and because Cat becomes fucking Patrick Ewing when he plays us. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying he's him, and they are two different players. I obviously think
I disagree
Salvatore
with
is
the
better.
Cat point.
But do you
I
think
think when
Drake?
we play the
What part of
Knicks,
it?
I think when we play the Knicks, we lose those games. Number one, because of ball security. The turnovers is ridiculous, right? We let them get out and run. And Cat gets a lot of his catch and go
Cat
kind of.
destroys Claxton. Destroys him.
Didn't we say that yesterday, Priest?
I mean, people said that. That don't mean I agree with it.
That's what I see. Whenever we play the Knicks,
I think it's more to. I think it's more to it, though. I think it's more to it. I think when we try to narrow it down to one thing, and I hate the Knicks, so I want
I
every
hate them too.
possession to go in our favor. So when we play them, we it ain't about Cat or is I think it's more about the flow of the game, the pace of the game, and our lack of experience and our lack of
I
ball
mean,
security.
that's a part of
So
it,
when
but
we so when you talk
Cat is
about
getting
and
34 and
also
16.
real quick, Todd. Also real quick, when we have a lot of on the defensive end, like you said, they hump mismatches. A lot of people is out of position. So Cat can catch and go when Claxton is trying to recover, like because we do that hard show on Brunson, right? That puts everything out of what I hate when that's why when you was talking about how Detroit defended them, it ain't no hard show. When we switch, we still got you locked up. But when you do the hard show, now Brunson kick it out. Now Cat has free reigns, or Bridges, or OG Ananobi, or you know what I'm saying? They have so many options when you do that that everybody is out of whack. So
Bridges being
I don't
ass helps too in them losing.
so I don't think it's a Cat thing. I think it all starts with Brunson when they call that pick to try to get that mismatch. Now, okay, we hard show. Now everybody is out of whack. I hate when defenses do that. I would rather either switch it or fight over.
I mean, I don't disagree. I think but Detroit got the personnel. I think once if we got the personnel,
I'm giving you basketball strategy right now. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
You know what I'm talking
I
about?
see
we
what
need the
you're saying. It's a
personnel
big
for
part of
real,
it.
for real.
But
So his
if Cat is getting
niggas,
34 and 16, if Cat is getting 34 and 16 and every game, like who do we have on the Nets that can stop Karl Anthony Towns? Nobody.
That's because
Nobody.
that's because we don't run the stuff or we don't have nobody to stop Brunson. If you can slow Brunson down, then Cat is not when you're guarding Cat like man to man, boom boom. Even with a guy like Dayron whose feet are slow, it don't work the same because like they were able to guard Cat with Isaiah Stewart. He's not no amazing defender. He not to me. He's
No, but
physically
he's not a
limited. He's
bitch though.
physical.
He's not a
He's
bitch.
physical. Okay.
Yeah. Brunson is a bit. I mean,
I'm not giving these hyperbolic this person is a bitch or that person is soft or this and that. I'm giving you strategy
It's
things.
not about hyperbolic. You're trying to make it seem like we're saying that's the only thing or that's the only reason why we're losing to the Knicks. We're saying no, that's true. That's not the only thing, but it's a big part of it. A big
But
part of
what
it
but
is
what I'm
because
saying is I can't zero in on one player when the whole defense is out of position, right? Because of the way we're defending Brunson, right? Even I would like to see us, right? But we're not gonna do that right now. I would like to see us just play Yago on him man to man and see what happens. But we're not going to do that. We're gonna hard show, and then all this other shit is gonna come to fruition. On and then we gonna get wide open threes out the corner. Cat gonna get to the rim and get 30. All these things gonna happen
yeah,
because of the way we
that's
defend.
cool and all. We know that's gonna happen, but we're not talking about that. We talking about when Cat got the
I know we
ball
talking
one
about
on
one
one.
one.
When Cat got the ball 1-on-1 with Claxton, no pick, no nothing, and he's bodying him into the paint like he's a baby. That's what we're talking about.
That
Let's
doesn't
not
happen
talk
as
about
much
all
as you're
that other
trying to
shit.
make it out to be. That doesn't happen as much. What I say
Oh my
happens is
god,
more what happens. What
bro!
I've
Did you
said that
watch the
happens
last
is
2 games when we played the Knicks?
the last game Cat had 14, so that goes totally
Yeah,
against your
because
narrative.
he barely played,
He,
but when he was
he
in
didn't
there,
play
he
the
was
fourth
bodying
quarter.
Clax.
He didn't play the fourth
Right.
quarter.
Claxton had
Right.
8 that game, by the
Come
way.
on, man. Tell the whole story, bro.
Claxton
If
had
he
8
was
that game. He
babying
didn't
them,
need
if
to
he was
play.
babying them, he should have had 30 before the
They
fourth
see
quarter.
Claxton
Why?
game.
They was
Whatever,
blowing us
bro.
out. There's no need to play him. They was killing us.
Niggas
There's
beating
no
us
need
by
for him to
8
Man,
play 30
points. Why you
minutes
gonna
if they
play him
blowing
when
man,
us
I
he
tell
out.
couldn't
you
play in the
what.
fourth quarter?
I tell you what. I'm a doggone. Just we can
I think
agree
I
to
forget.
disagree.
Cat is 7 foot 240.
There's a whole lot of that when it comes to
Yo,
Nick
man,
Claxton, but
I
we
ain't
can
mad
agree
at
to
Nick
But
disagree.
that,
Nick
regardless if
Claxton.
y'all
It's
say
it's an
he
uphill
baby cat or
battle.
not, regardless if y'all say he baby cat or not, y'all still gotta remember that is a huge guy. He's 7 foot 240. Regardless of the fact, Claxton's what 6'11", 220,
And he
215.
wild. And when this dude, y'all, yeah, man, nobody be
Yeah,
going
but
to
And
guard that
also the
old.
best
LM, we
shooting big
know
man in the
that,
NBA.
LM, we know that. That's why we saying we need to beef up at the center position. We not sitting here acting like Clax ain't a featherweight. We know that. That's a part of the problem.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I think
Reading
more
East
of the
off. That's
And
true.
problem.
That's true.
I
it's
think
not that anybody's wrong. What Priest is saying is right, and what Jay is saying is right. It's just they're pieces of why they're so dominant against us. And
it's a personnel issue more than it's a Claxton
That's what I
issue.
said. That's what I
No,
said. I
I
think it's a
totally
personnel
agree
issue
with that.
too.
you need a better center. You need
It's
you need
multiple reasons why they're better than us. First of all, they're more seasoned than us. Second of all, they're more talented than us. Third of all, they've been playing together longer than us. Fourth of all, they're bigger than us.
by a lot,
So
except in the backcourt.
it's a lot that goes, and they're more physical, and they get to play
Take
physical
it easy,
against
Joey.
us. They get to play physical against us, and the whistle isn't the
They
same
get.
on both ends of the floor.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not just Claxton. So
I
if I
didn't
can
say it
We
was
ain't
just
said it's
hold on,
Claxton.
not
hold on, hold on,
just
hold on, hold on.
it's not
So
just
if I
one
know
thing. We said
that Cat going to drive to the lane and get all these towels and bullshit when he flailing around like a fucking fish out of water, man, don't man, that shit is
He's
that
not saying it's
is
because
whack
of
to me.
Claxton we're losing. He's saying that's part of the problem.
Right. I'm saying
right.
But I don't think
when
Claxton. But
Cat
that's where
got
I
Claxton
disagree.
one
I
on
don't
one,
think
it's
Claxton is a
little
problem.
resistance. That's all.
Oh, he's a major
Claxton,
problem.
that Claxton is definitely part of the problem.
I
That's
He's a
don't think
major
especially when we
Claxton
problem.
face the
is
Knicks.
a problem. I think it's a personnel issue, and I think if the personnel is fixed, then the what you call it, the quote unquote mismatches that transpire will not continue.
You
I
replace
think we
Claxton with Hartenstein. You still got that problem?
Fuck no.
yes. I don't
No, you
Cat
Hartenstein
is
don't.
can't
not bitching on Hartenstein, bro.
No,
You
you don't.
tripping. You tripping.
who's protecting Hartenstein if he get blew
Bro,
by.
Cat is not backing no Hartenstein down and bitching him like he was doing Clax. He's not doing that.
Yo,
Or
that's another
all right,
person I think
you replace Clax with Zubac. That's still an issue, Priest?
No.
Zubac is a bigger body, so in the
That's what we're
paint.
saying
what
though.
we
But
In the
it's a
paint,
but
saying.
you're
hold
gonna have
on,
more
hold
What
on,
we
resistance.
hold
saying.
on. It's still a problem on the perimeter. That's still a problem.
Right. That's what we were
Do you
saying. If
understand what I'm
Cat
saying?
cooks Claxton on the perimeter too, though. No?
He damn sure do be cooking him on a perimeter. He do.
All right.
This is the best shooting
I
big
just
man in the NBA.
I just explained what happens on the perimeter when we're.
All I'm
I
saying,
just
Priest, is
explained
why
that.
does
I don't
Cat
want to keep
Williams?
explaining
I
myself.
said Cat Williams. Why does Cat look so dominant in the paint against the Nets, but when he plays other teams, he don't look like that? Now he may score and do his thing, but most of his damage is on the perimeter and shooting.
And he don't do that shit to Duran. That's for damn sure. Did you just see the Knicks game last night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He don't do that to Duran.
Fuck
That's
no,
for
he
damn
not
sure.
doing that to
Durant
Duran.
didn't play.
Oh, he didn't play?
No.
No, he didn't play. He didn't play.
And they bust their ass like that? Word. That's great.
I mean, why
They
we
got
talk about
they got
Knicks,
the
though? Listen,
personnel.
fellas, I hate the Knicks, but we get it. They better than us. They supposed to be better than us at this point. So, I mean, why we talk about the Knicks?
It is what it is. I just think we got to give.
I ain't bring them bum ass. I ain't bring them bum ass niggas up. You know what I'm talking
But
about?
at the
I
same
ain't bring them
time,
I
up.
just want to say that
it
Cam
is a
Thomas
personnel
can make
act.
by himself. I'll say that, and we could just change the subject after that.
I wanted to say something about the game. I see a lot of people whining about the Nets losing on Twitter, man. And I knew this was going to happen. Everybody knew this was going to happen. The Nets came into this game with a clean bill of health. The Wizards clearly put their lineup out there and barely played any real players. And I don't know, man. I can see why people are mad about it because of what happened last year. But I mean, it's still a lot of season to be played, bro. And I wanted to say this about the game. I like Trey Young, man, and I'm happy and what's going on with his progress, bro, as a point guard. And that's good to see for us because we need somebody who's going to step up in that one position, and especially one of these young guys. So I'm happy with his progress, bro, for sure. Danny Wolf had a solid game too, but again, they was playing against a G League team, so take that with a grain of salt.
Yo, listen, man, we missing a good game. I can't lie. You know what I'm saying?
I'm watching it right now.
Real quick, did y'all talk about Caleb Wilson looking like he was getting in Cam Boozer ass?
Yeah,
we were talking about it earlier.
God,
yo, but hold on. Let me tell you. Hold on, let me tell you.
That game,
I'm watching it right now. We got Boozer and Wilson right now.
No. But hold on, Joey, because the second half, Cam Boozer came back, bro. He got 24, he 10 for 20, 11 rebounds.
Yeah, he definitely bowling.
Just heard Podthorne say he had 20 and 10.
Oh.
Who won the game?
It's not over.
Nah, it's not over. Oh, North Carolina got the ball though.
I just saw some of the highlights on Twitter with Caleb going the fuck off, man. I'm like, this dude is hitting turnaround, fadeaway.
It's tied up right now.
All types of shit.
North Carolina got the ball, so they can either get a game winner.
With that being said, fellas, we got to get in that top four. If the Nets get in that top four, I'm a happy man. Because
they got to stop him. They got to stop him, Boozer.
That means he's going to get.
Y'all could forget that.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, if we do, if hell freezes over Pi and we get in the top four, because all of y'all got this thing in your head that we not going to get a top 5 pick. But if we so happen to do,
I'm optimistic, big optimistic, baby,
big optimism.
As long as we stay bottom 5, I think we can get a top 3 pick.
If we can get
after Joey.
No, I'm just saying, man. I'm just excited if we land get the top 4 pick, because that means you either Boozer, DeBoncia, Peterson, or Caleb is going to be in the black and white, and I don't really think you could go wrong with either of those options, bro. Real right. Like,
all right, so hold on. Let Leaf chime in. He just joined the panel. I wanted to hear from Leaf. Shout out to Leaf. Y'all can subscribe to Leaf at Leaf 4788. Brooklyn Hoops is on the panel. Y'all can subscribe to him too, but we're gonna go to Leaf first. But I mean, you hear what we talking about, Leaf. You want to chime in on anything, or what you got going on, man?
I mean, listen, all 4 pick, man, is definitely got good trajectories, man.
Yo, hold on. Can you watching the game right now?
Where's Trey?
The game is on, bro, but I'm like in and out of it, bro. Like I
Um,
like Duke. I think I'm behind a little bit, bro. I gotta. I'm watching
We
the
should
game.
let LM. What happened?
What
LM.
the
LM. What happened?
LM, bro? LM,
Yo,
come
LM. What
on.
the hell
Let's
happened just now,
go.
bro?
Stop Trimble at the 3. That's what fucking happened, nigga. North Carolina, let's get it.
Damn,
Oh
they won
shit.
the
Oh,
three.
hold on.
They won the
Hold on,
Jeff
game
hold
with
on.
a three.
Trimble, yeah, that's good. I don't know why they checking it. He got it off.
Yeah,
Nah,
bro.
he
Damn.
got the.
Yo, I
That's
just
over
Yeah,
after
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It
Nah,
Nah,
looked
he
like
ain't
they
somebody hit a
just
getting
game
after
winner.
that.
Somebody hit a
they
game
just
winner.
not they just not showing it. Yeah,
Jeff
he just
Trimble with
got
the
that
game
off.
winner. Yeah, that he got that shit off. I don't
Yeah,
know why they
yeah, he
checking it.
got that
That's
off.
game.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, they
Trumble got
crowding
that
the
off.
court. What the
See
fuck?
that? A tale of two halves.
Bro,
Yeah,
you
that's
understand, bro?
good. That's
They win
good.
the
That's bye
mix.
bye.
That's good. That's
Yo,
definitely good.
Yeah,
But
that's
yo, go
But
good.
back,
They-
hold on.
go
Let me
back to the
ask y'all
score
this.
right
Hold on. Let
quick.
me ask
hold
y'all
on,
this.
hold
Right
on.
quick.
Hold on. We gotta
God
go to Leaf.
damn.
So I just I want to ask this. I'll ask Leaf and then let Leaf get his shit off because he just got on the panel. Does Caleb Wilson move up in rank over Boozer because of this game?
No,
Nah, I don't think so.
I
But
don't
no,
think
I
so
don't
either.
think so either. I don't think so.
absolutely not. No.
I think the
But
top
he
3 is
he definitely
solidified.
solidified. He
But he
definitely
top 4
solidified
though.
at that 4 position though.
Yeah, he damn sure top
I
4.
mean, no. He been solidified at top four for like a month or two now, bro. I don't like. To me, I don't even think it was even close, bro. Like after the four, bro. Like it's basically the field. After the first four picks is basically the field, bro. To me, um, I heard like the Kingston Fleming kid, bro. Like I think he got a good feel for the game, bro. Good shooting ability, bro. He might go at 5. Him and Native Men, bro, like it's back and forth, bro. So I don't know how that's gonna
I
go.
think after
But
5, when you get if you get Kingston Flemings and then Native Men at 6, I think after that
Native
it's
Men,
just
yeah,
like
after that it might be the field. I don't even know,
yeah. After that,
but
yeah.
the reality is that I'm trying to just wrap my mind around the fact that how is it that like how do you go to the NBA front office and convince them, yo, this team, bro, like the Nets, how are we sending one of these dudes to the Nets, and how is this gonna turn out, bro? Like that's really the question. In if the hell with that, like I don't know how it's gonna work out, bro. But all of these picks, I'll pick every last one. Realistically, we need all four of these niggas, bro. Like let's be for real, bro. Like I ain't gonna hold you. We need all four of these
That
niggas,
ass.
But
realistically,
not.
bro.
But
Like
that's
I'm
what I'm
like,
saying. But hold on. But prioritize it. What we need more, big man on wing. Everybody, just please be specific because the last time I asked this question, somebody yelled out, "We need everything." Like,
that's
just
because
what
we
do
do.
we need more?
Yeah.
We do, but what we
Damn
need
right we need
more?
everything.
But he
I
said
mean,
what
listen,
we
I'm
need
like,
more. But it
what
depends
we
on
need
who's
more.
better. What we need more.
It depends on what pick
We
we.
need
It
the best
depends on what
talent
the NBA.
available.
It depends on what the NBA give us, bro. Like that's what it really depends on because that's who we leaning on, bro, to get one of these niggas in the first place. That's number one. Like in between these four players, bro, like we're elite. This is all in the NBA's hands, whether we get one of these niggas or not. It's not up to no damn standings. It's not up to no damn odds and none of that shit, bro. It is all up to the NBA. We seen these niggas give two teams that was in the goddamn play-in for a number one overall pick, and then somehow sneak San Antonio in the second. There's no way Dylan
Exactly.
Harper should be on the Spurs right now, bro. No way. There's
You ain't
no
Dylan
lying
Harper
way.
about
should
you
be a
ain't
net.
lying
Yeah.
about that. I ain't gonna hold you.
There's no
Dylan
way
Harper
Dylan
should be a
Harper should
Yeah,
be
net.
you
on the
ain't
Spurs
lying
right
about
now.
that shit.
There's no
That
way, bro.
nigga's
There's
not
no
being San
way,
Antonio right now.
there's no way BJ Escombe should be on the goddamn 76ers right
Coop
now.
shouldn't be on the Mavs.
In
In
reality,
my Dallas,
I
he should
can't
in
not
argue
be on
that.
reality,
Dallas, respectfully.
Hey,
in
Leaf,
reality,
check it out. Leaf, I can't argue that, but for some reason, I think we're going to fall between 4 and 6. We're either going to be right in the top 5 or just out of it. That's just, I'm telling you, I have a feeling,
that
y'all.
like,
These
and
niggas might
and
give
and
us
and,
4 for the
and,
hell of
and
it.
if listen, if we fall between 4 and 6, bro, like what I'm hearing that we need to do is be bottom of the damn league. That's what I'm more than we're hearing what we need to do. But if we fall between 4 and 6 and we not bottom of the league, bro, we got extremely that to me that still don't work, bro, because We out here getting bashed by 20, 30, 40, 50, some nights 60. And the NBA and all of these other teams, bro, just loaded. Utah and the Wizards just loaded up on 2 All-Stars each. The Charlotte Hornets, bro, have officially took themselves out of the tanking business. These niggas is out here, they out here thrashing teams and putting up $140 a night in the last 2 months. The only teams that's in the way is the Kings, which is probably the only other team that's stupider than us. In Indiana, bro, who got Halliburton coming back. There's no reason, bro. There's no logical, mathematical reason, bro, why
Well, they
we
got
shouldn't get a
Zubac
top
too,
3 pick.
Lee. They just picked up
Yeah,
Zubac.
and they just picked up Zubac. There's no mathematical equation, bro, why we shouldn't get the top 3 pick. We getting this.
Exactly.
We not going to
Facts.
get a top 3, but this doesn't fall down the math. We not getting a top 3 pick because the NBA fucking said so. That's why they control this shit. That's why. That's why Cooper's in Dallas. That's why Dylan Harper's in San Antonio. They pick where these niggas go.
Yeah, but Lee, the
That's
people
one
that think
draft
like
though.
you, the people that think like you believe if the Nets tank hard enough, the NBA it's impossible for them not to give us a top 5 pick because if you got the worst record, you can go no lower than 5.
That's right. And you have an 80% chance of picking top 3.
I'm done with these
Exactly.
percentages, bro. Like, listen, bro. I'm done with these fucking
So it's
percentages,
a
bro.
lot of
Like,
people that
You can't.
feel like you, Lee,
all
and
I
I'm
know
pretty
is
sure.
The
I'm pretty
only,
sure
but
Pop
hold on,
feels
hold
the
on,
same
hold
all
on.
I
way.
know is
Y'all can't argue.
all
Y'all
I
can't
know is
argue
this.
the worst team logic. Y'all cannot argue the worst team in the NBA logic. If
Exactly,
since they
Ella.
changed in 2019, the worst team it has been proven true. If you look at it through since they changed it in 2019, the worst team has never fallen below 5. It doesn't fucking matter what team
But can
it
I say
was.
this though, real quick, Ella? The
Yeah.
scary thing about it is the worst team really don't get the number 1 pick like that. When's the last time that happened?
They
So
don't.
hold on, y'all.
With
Hold on. Let's
So that kind of scares me too. It's like
right.
if we
Hold
Listen,
get
on.
the worst
Let's
but
record,
to me, it's not
but
about the number 1 pick. It's just about us being in top 3.
I
hold on,
wanna
y'all.
finish my soliloquy by saying
Right.
this, bro. Like,
Hold on.
listen.
Let me just add to this, and then we're gonna let Lee finish, and then we're gonna go to BK and Wild Hoops. These are the standards. Again, y'all talking about the standards, so I just
You
pulled
gotta
up the
go to
standards.
Tankathon, bro.
No, I'm
That's
not
the
going
only
to
way.
take it on. I'm showing y'all this right here, bro. Like, go ahead, though, Lee. And somebody background noise. I don't know who it
And
is, bro.
somebody background like
Yo,
nah, bro. The
whoever
only
it
so
is,
if y'all
make
not
them mute.
talking, mute up.
yeah, but the thing is, the reason why I said you got to go to Tankathon is because you get a strong value of how teams like Dallas ended up with Coop and teams like San Antonio ended up with Dylan Harper, bro. Like they moved them teams up, bro. Them niggas wasn't even supposed to fall in the top 10 for real. If we really thinking about it, bro. So like the fact
Yeah,
that them niggas
every
was 1 and 2. Hold on. Let me finish this. The fact that, bro, the bottom line is Dylan Harper. I'm still tight. Dylan Harper does not belong on the San Antonio Spurs right now. He doesn't.
That's a
yeah,
There's
fact.
but that's
no,
a moot. That's a moot
nobody
But
else can
point.
that's
be
You
a
one.
better.
can't
There's only
control
one
that.
draft you're
You
talking about, though,
cannot
B.
control that.
Right. That's what
But
I was trying to say. You can't control that, bro.
what you can control is making
All
sure
I
that
know
you are
is it's
not
not
above
transparent.
top 5.
All
It's
right,
not
so how
transparent.
the draft,
We
how
don't
the
see
draft is.
the balls. We don't see none of that stuff. All they
We don't
do is
see none of
show
them.
us. Well,
The
they just
envelope.
show us who got what. They don't show us
Yep. They
how
only
they
do is
got
show
what.
us the envelope.
I
Yeah,
know everybody
we
want
know
to
it's
be.
a scam, but we also know the rules. The rules are simple. You get the worst, you have the worst
Are the rules
record.
in writing, bro? Like, where these
You
rules
have
at?
the worst record, you
Hold
pick
up.
no lower than 5.
That's a
That's the
fact.
And
that's
that
the
has been
game.
proven since they changed it
That's
in
why the Wizards
2019.
did what they did today. That's why the Wizards did
But
what
the
they
Tank
did
rules.
today.
worst, but
Rest a bunch of 19 and
the
20-year
worst
olds.
record, the worst record. If you're the worst team in the NBA, they need to just do it like the NFL then. Because if you're the worst team in the NBA and you end up with the 5th pick, that's not a win.
But if they do it like them, Priest, then tanking would be even worse, bro.
So
Tank
what?
is bad now. It would be even
So
worse.
what?
You have 10
So
teams tanking.
so what?
It'll be worse, but
10?
at least it'll be real. Just
I
let
mean,
it be that.
hold on, Pie, bro. That,
Because
like
in that case,
two
Pi,
of
you
them
can
teams.
convince
Wait,
me. You
hold on,
can
time out.
convince me. Hold on, I wasn't done, Lee. You can convince me that tanking works if okay, you got the worst team. You know you got the number one pick. We don't need to do no envelopes. We don't need to do none of that bullshit. You're the worst team. You're the second worst team. You know you're number two. You're the third worst team. You know you're number three. Now
But
you can
Priest, this
convince me that
draft, it
tanking
don't
works.
matter.
I don't even.
You want to just be top 4 in this draft. You want to guarantee yourself top 4. Like for the conversation that we're having, like what we did today,
Man, the
it,
Nets ain't have a number one pick since Kenyon Martin.
It's not about the
We
number
can.
one pick though. That's what we're saying. You don't have to
It's
get
nah,
number
about it
one.
with it's a
we don't care.
but
Like
I know
I
what
don't care
y'all
if
are
I get
saying. It's
Taylor.
about it to
I don't
me.
care if I get Agent. If I get Peterson. If I get Peterson, I don't care. I'll take
Pie.
any one of the 4.
No, no,
It's
no,
Pie,
no,
about
no,
the
no.
pie,
top
Hold on,
five
pie.
hold on,
picks
Time
for
out.
real.
Pie,
hold on. Wait a
pie.
minute.
If
Wait a
if
Hold on,
minute.
if if,
hold
if
on,
the,
hold
the
on.
bottom of
Let
the
him,
league,
Hold
hold
on,
on.
hold
Let
on,
one.
let
hold on.
let Hoops get in the conversation. Go ahead,
Let
Hoops.
BK go. Let BK
Pie,
All
go.
right, is he
pie.
going to be better than Kay Cunningham?
I don't
Dan
care
Peterson?
about who's better than
How
who,
we
bro.
know?
Right now, I'm
Oh my
not worried
god.
about that.
No, you are
Pie.
worried about
If
that. What are you talking about, man? I want the
I'm
best
not worried
center, bro.
about that because they not here, bro. I'm gonna worry about that all after the fact. We got time to worry about that shit. All I'm asking is this, Pod. If you telling me that the rules say that if you at bottom of the league, the worst you can get is number 5, bro. Like, and we need the top 4, and we need one of these top 4 niggas. We screwed.
How? If realistically, if you're getting top five or you can't fall below five, you have a higher chance of probably getting four or
Hold
three
on,
or two or one.
hold on,
I
y'all.
don't believe that though
Hold on,
because
y'all.
I haven't
I'm
seen
only
it.
focused
I
on
gotta talk
what's
to Fabrice
What
too
you
guaranteed.
about
mean?
this.
What you mean you haven't seen it? Throughout since they changed the rules, the number worst team has never fallen below five.
Mike,
If you
LM,
check
listen.
every
But they
every
haven't
place in the
gotten one
league,
either. But they
Hold on,
L
haven't
M
gotten one.
it's
hold
not
on,
about getting one. If you get one, great, but it's not
One
about
don't
that.
matter.
one mic, y'all.
LM,
Just
One
hold
don't
on.
Y'all
matter.
acting like there's only one nigga y'all chasing after. It's four niggas in the
We
draft.
just
No,
Oh
Ellen,
man,
we only
then I'm
got
gonna
one
bring
Pause.
y'all
pick.
if I
Hold
start
on.
muting niggas, man. Hold on. Let Hoops get a soliloquy. He said 2 words. Y'all niggas went off. Let him get like a little slow soliloquy going
Yeah,
on. You know what I'm saying?
couple of about 3 or 4 people on the show last night, Breezy. They wanted me to kind of get your perspective on the Cam Thomas
I don't want to hear
thing
about
over
this.
here, man.
Oh
So
man,
like,
I'm
yeah,
so I'm,
listen, this is not me. I wasn't gonna bring it up, man, but it was like, yo, you got to get at Breezy.
You came
Talk
over here
about
to
Cam
talk about
Thomas.
Cam
So
Thomas.
Come on,
yeah,
man. That shit is
bro.
over and done, bro. We over that.
Listen. What I will say is this about Cam Thomas. My biggest hang up was the player development and how much interest they didn't have in him. If they could turn tables 180 and invest in these rookies that we got and see what players should go we should go forward with, they can make things right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. To stay on topic with what we talking about
So
now.
you agree with Gilbert Arenas and Rashad McCann saying basically it was personal and had nothing to do with like the defensive limitations and none of that
No,
stuff?
I see. The thing is, with play a person like Gilbert Arenas, we have an inside takes and inside shit. So if he said it was something there, then it probably was something there, some underlining.
Nah, it was
Um,
Rashad McCants who got kicked out the league the same way, trying to think he was better than what he was. He thought he was the same superstar that he was in North Carolina when he wasn't that in the league.
Oh, you're gonna
And he,
trigger Breezy. Hold on, man. Don't say that about Cam Thomas. You're gonna trigger Breezy now.
nah, it's nothing to say. It's just they
nah.
got caught in the same
Oh man.
Listen,
situation.
listen. My thing is, again, I just think that based on what he said, and this is Cam Thomas quote, he was saying like he happy about what happened, and this not verbatim, but I'm paraphrasing. He said he happy about what happened, and he just looking forward to contributing to his next team and the next opportunity. So again, like I said, that I'll leave it there. If he's happy, I'm happy. You know what I mean? I am going to follow Cam Thomas after this. I like him
In
as a
China?
player.
Yeah, you gotta get that Chinese
I
basketball
don't
practice,
think,
man.
bro. I don't think he leaving the NBA. I think he's gonna stay in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where he's gonna
Nobody
be
wanted
at,
him though. That's the thing. Nobody wanted to trade for him. Nothing.
bro. I'm not tripping, bro. He had a no trade clause. Everybody that probably did want him, he ain't want to go there. But again, I put a lot of that on the player development of Cam Thomas, and if they're gonna improve on that, I'm happy, bro. Don't make the same mistake that y'all did with Cam Thomas, man. Let this be a lesson learned. You know what I'm saying?
So you're not gonna take any. He's not. You don't think he deserves takes any kind of blame or anything like that? Maybe he wasn't listening to because it was 4 coaches now. It was Jacques
Bro,
Vaughn. It was Kevin Ollie. It was
all of those guys are not coaches in the NBA no more.
and
That's
now
that.
Jody Fernandez. Jody Fernandez brought him off the bench. He didn't start him.
One
Jody
of them, man.
Fernandez not gonna be
Jordy.
a coach too. He's a sacrificial lamb.
Oh man.
Oh man. I kind of agree with you to a degree.
I said that months ago. What? Jordy is gonna have to fall on the sword eventually. Pause. And they setting him up for it, bro.
Yeah.
So if the Nets is good next year, Jordy getting fired?
Nah. I'm not.
That
Hold
would be
on.
a
I'm
bad
a
Think
optic.
next year,
hold on.
if
Hold
the
on.
Nets
Hold on. I'm a
listen, let
fan.
me tell you
I'm
how
a
the
fan
Nets,
of Jordy
how Jordy
Fernandez.
gets fired. The way
Hold
Jordy
on, yeah,
gets
hold
fired
on.
is if the
I'm a
Nets
fan.
pick
I just want
eight.
to say, since y'all mentioned me with Jordy, I'm a fan of Jordy Fernandez. I'm not that, but the whole thing with Cam Thomas, yes, I disagree. But besides that, I see some good in Jordy Fernandez. But I don't want to change coaches. I want to keep Jordy Fernandez as the coach. And I wanted to say, shout out to Scott. He got a podcast coming on at 9:00. It's called his channel is Apartment Gamers and More. I already said that I was going to stay up until, you know what I'm saying, pretty much now. So if y'all know what I mean, you want to talk basketball, he probably over there, probably throwing a link in the chat. I'm probably be in the chat. I might jump on the panel, but you know what I'm saying.
I
This
don't
is
think
the
he's talking
usual
about
time he
basketball
gonna,
today.
huh?
I don't think he's talking about basketball today. I think he's just talking about like other topics and shit. Because
Think he just gaming.
this the social club podcast. It says the topic pause. The topic is fake meat. It is here and why. Does truth beat evil?
Oh yeah,
And
that's not
Say
social.
what?
No, I think he's talking about
Wait. Hold on.
I think he's talking about all
Here's
that.
some.
I think he's talking about all them Beyond burgers and shit like that. Like
Yeah,
that
he
shit is
should do. He
There
should do
is
that.
fake shit going around. I ain't
Yo,
gonna
I
hold
have
you.
a whole other YouTube channel that I'm almost at 60,000 subscribers, and it's just talking politics. And really, it's more so because the world is going crazy and they want
facts.
options. And so, yeah,
Yeah,
there's
that
other
is a
things we
fact.
could talk about. Like
Right.
Python never could get the Python podcast could never get over 1,000. I mean, we got 1,400 and stopped there for after like 3 years. But this joint, I launched it December 3rd. It's just topics around the book I wrote, and I don't even know how I did it. I got like 60,000. I almost got 60,000.
Yo,
I'm like
Shout to you,
yo, no,
Pop.
60,000.
congratulations, man. And I listen to the content. I watch, I would say a few videos, more than a couple.
Oh, I
And yeah,
appreciate it.
I tapped in. Like I'm listening to what you're saying. He's not talking to nobody. He's talking about his book, and he's like just kind of articulating his perspective, like from the book and etc. and so on. Good content. I would I would suggest all y'all recommend all you guys to go subscribe to, if y'all not already subscribe. He said he got 60,000
Right, got
subscribers.
60,000. It might
You
be
know
all
what
of
I'm
y'all
saying?
already
So if
subscribed.
y'all ain't subscribed already, just go try to.
Wait, what channel is it?
What's the name of the
Subscribe
page,
to
bro?
It's the Pan African product, and you'll know it's me because I write on. It looks like I'm writing on the screen, like I'm doing a
Right.
whiteboard session on the screen.
What's it
Facts.
called? Pan African.
Product.
Pan African product.
All right, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah,
Product.
Oh,
good
here we go.
content.
Yeah, I see you.
Got you.
Yeah,
I just
Yeah,
subscribed.
I see you.
I sometimes because I talk so much basketball, I think that no one else is interested in any of the other shit, and then I put out this channel, and I don't even be promoting it
Nigga
on my
writing on the
Twitter.
screen. What type of Albert Einstein shit is this?
Nah, listen, politics, the way the country is divided right now. I mean, it's a hot thing. If you can get like a talk politics, yeah, you definitely gonna get a lot of views, man.
Well, I just
Definitely,
subscribed,
it's
bro.
crazy
You
out
got
there.
60,001 subscribers.
That's,
I appreciate you.
You already know,
politics
bro.
is also how politics is also how you get ice in the feds on you too, bro. Good luck, bro. Like I'm just saying,
Nah, I'm looking at this
fuck out of
video.
here.
He's sitting here looking like Huey from fucking the
From
Boondocks and
the
shit.
Boondocks and shit.
Right. I
Word
see
up.
you.
That's how you get the feds and the higher ups on your ass, bro. Good luck, bro. Like I'm with
But
you,
yeah,
bro.
Nah,
Pac,
Like
you're
but
talking
no, but what
about
I'm, but no,
matter
yeah,
of
you're
fact,
but
let
talking
me
about
turn my
hold on,
African
camera
hold
off
on,
then
liberation.
before they find
hold on.
let me
Time out.
turn my camera off before they find me, bro.
Right,
Fuck
right.
that.
Now, hold
Man.
on,
I ain't
hold
got
on.
time
The
for this.
difference, hold on. The difference between the content for people that don't know, I
Fucking with
watch the
these
content.
niggas.
In my opinion, the difference in the content is more a unity between the African Americans and you know what I mean, and so on. It's not necessarily advocating violence. Maybe I don't know what people might think because of the name of the podcast, but in all seriousness, it's content y'all should watch. Tap in, jump in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? I actually like. I won't say listen to it daily, but trust me, bro. He dropping videos. I'll be tapping in for sure.
Well, I can't find it. It's Pan Pan
Yeah. The Pan African
African.
product.
Product.
And African
Oh,
product.
product. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
P.
you gotta
Space
Yeah, a lot of
America.
people not
you
understand. A
gotta
lot of people
enunciate.
not gonna understand. But
We're not gonna
talking
talk about
about
how the Wizards.
Y-
We're
Yo,
not gonna
yesterday
talk about how the Wizards tanked on purpose and they ain't getting penalized for it.
we we talked we
So you
talked
we
know.
about
talked
that.
about it. They still gonna be
Bro,
rewarded a
I
top.
started the show like that. You just didn't hear the start of the show. You just, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Now you
We
gotta
still on this shit
rewind and find my brother.
we still on this
Definitely
shit
not.
of taking ethically like
Jello
niggas.
did.
Oh, we good boys and we gonna get the top pick if we good boys. Like and these niggas are
I don't
just
think we getting the
taking
top
out
pick
the whole
no matter
llama.
what, bro. Like I
Listen,
already said what
the
that was.
reason,
I'm
the
not
hold
doing
on.
it.
Let me say this. The reason why I don't think that the Kings are gonna get the top pick is the number one pick or two or three is because they might be guaranteed one, two, or three, but they're gonna get three, not the one and two. It's because, bro, they have capital already, and it didn't get them anywhere. With that whole thing with
That
Fox,
didn't
What
matter.
capital is that?
What happened to what capital did the
Fox.
Sixers have? They don't care. It's we listen. We just know what job we supposed to do. We traded for our picks. Could you? I mean, I love Yegor. You heard me arguing for Yegor, but did Yegor deserve 2 first-round picks to draft him? No, he's not that kind
No.
of. He's not that kind of prospect. You know what I'm saying? Now we gotta whatever we pick this year is gonna be we paid 2 first-round picks for them. At least let it be top four. Guarantee yourself that. And they refuse to do it. It's just the Nets. It's just who
You
we are.
can't guarantee yourself top four. You can only guarantee
You
yourself top
can't
five.
guarantee
Well,
That's in the
yourself
top
rule.
top
top
four.
five, right? But something has to really go wrong for 80% not to happen. Like that's your odds,
Well,
80%.
something went wrong for Utah then because
They
they
only
got five.
Yeah, they got
exactly.
five,
Yeah, that
but
was the lowest they could have got.
that's the lowest they could have got, right?
They ain't get
But
8
but
or
the
9.
the reality
Well,
about them is
since we just
no
had a
I don't mess with them
conversation
percentages,
part, we
bro.
just had a conversation part that right now that you say you agree with me that you would rather have Yegor than Ace Bailey right now. So
I,
in
I
essence, in
no.
essence,
I'd rather have Ace Bailey right now, but Yegor is better than Ace Bailey right now. Yegor looks like a better prospect right now. But I
It's a
understand this is a
marathon, not a
3-year
sprint, bro.
process. At the end of the 3 years, I think Ace Bailey is going to be a better player.
but we don't know
I don't
that.
know,
That's all
man.
That's why he's
speculation.
telling people.
It, it's
I
just
did a
it's
couple of film studies on him, man. I don't know.
This is why we said we think, bro. This is why we said
we
we think, bro.
I
Because
It's a marathon, not a
if we
sprint.
sitting here looking at because all the issues that folk have with Ace Bailey have showed they had. Now,
Yeah, but
when you
but all
only
those issues can be
hold on.
fixed. They're not ability limitations. It's not like he's short or it's not like he's slow or that he can't shoot. It's just that he plays behind Laurie Markkinen.
Well,
Right
he
now,
still has
who
to get
has
stronger. He
more
has
of
to
a
put on some muscle. Yeah, he has
so
to put
right
on some
now,
muscle.
who do you think has a better upside right now, based off of what we've seen and
And
I
that,
think both players. Both players.
based on what
Possible.
we've seen in the NBA or based on
Ace
what we've
Bailey.
seen in general.
based on what we've seen in the NBA?
Based on what we've seen in the NBA,
Ace
Yegor
Bailey.
is the more sure thing.
Yegor looks better.
I still don't think Diego is more short.
But when
But you
all
know you
things
don't
is said
watch
and
no
done,
Utah games, Lee. So you
I
can't
think
really say that.
when it's all said and done, I think
Nigga,
Ace
your
is
big
gonna be
ass
a
don't
better
watch
player.
Utah neither, bro. So why are we up here arguing this
That's
shit?
not true. That's not true.
Nigga, you ain't
That's
you
not
ain't all
true.
over the league, bro. Stop.
I have been watching Ace Bailey. I have been watching Utah games because I want to see Ace Bailey. That's why I know Isaiah Kyler has grown a lot, and I wanted him. I
Isaiah
remember,
Kyler
22
yeah, yeah.
definitely
assists,
has
And
22
grown.
and
assists
that's
for
the
the
thing.
kid.
It's like if you look at it right now, if you look at it static, right, you're gonna say Isaiah Collier is a better player than a lot of point guards in the league, but he's not. He's not that good. he he gets a lot
No,
of minutes.
I said he's grown a lot. I said he's grown a lot.
Oh yeah, he's grown a lot, but I
He
just
just had
he
17
has
assists. He
But
had
what
limitations.
I, because
something
what
nigga
I
when he
said,
had
because if
17
you remember
assists.
that drive, we was having these same conversations on them podcast. Go back and look. I'm not making it up. I said I wanted Isaiah Collier out of US. I said he would fit perfectly with what we were trying to do because of his ability. That was my take. And I said, and now basically
He
I'm
wouldn't be a
saying,
Jordy guy. He doesn't. His 3-point shot ain't there. Like the Nets shoot too many 3-pointers. I don't know if he would
no,
fit on the Nets.
this is before we had Jordy though when
Oh,
he
okay.
came in.
He's not a Jordy guy, but yet we got Nolan Trayor knife into the basket. Make it make sense.
He's he plays Euro ball. All the Euro guys are gonna be Jordy guys. Jordy doesn't
So
even know what the
basically
NCAA's
that's
are.
what I basically that's just what I was saying
If
that we doggone
Jordy should have got us Hugo,
you
man. If he's such a Euro guy,
Well, in
and
the top
Yeah,
four,
he
ain't no
fucked up
and
Euro
on that.
Hugo
guys
is
in the top
Spanish
four.
too. How
Ain't
can
no
we put
Euro
that word
guys in
up
the
for
top
Hugo?
four.
He
So
was the men's.
ain't no
He was.
Euro guys in the top four, Pod. So that Euro shit is gonna go out the goddamn window if we do get a
Oh,
top four pick.
you talking about this year in the
Yes.
draft this year? Yeah,
I'm talking about this year.
but
Ain't nobody in the top four on no Euro
SGA
shit. So he gonna have to bend the
Jokic.
knee and get right. That's what he gonna have to fucking do, bro. Like I'm sick and tired of this Euro shit.
it's only about the player the development and the player that you get because we've seen the top let's say let's go ahead and see. I guess the top five players in the league right now were not top five picks. When you talk about Giannis, when you talk about SGA, when you talk about Jokic, when you talk about who else y'all will put up there?
Anthony
Uh,
Edwards, Jason Tatum.
Anthony Edwards ain't the top five player in the league right now.
I
Um,
think so. Anthony
He
Edwards is a
damn
top
sure
five
right.
player for me.
Nah,
I'm
you
trying.
It's opinion
Some
based, but
people,
I think
yeah,
he
it's
is.
opinion based, but
I think
most of the
Wemby.
well,
I think Wemby is either. I think Wemby is
the
top
top
five, and
three
he's
is
French.
To
the
me,
top
don't
three
like
is the top three is probably non-debatable when you talk about SGA, Giannis, and Jokic. And then you could go. I guess we can go around the Mulberry Bush.
Luca is probably the only top three pick, bro. That's the top five player right now.
I don't think
I
Luka
would
top
say.
five
I
right
would say
now.
Anthony Edwards and Luca.
I ain't putting Anthony Edwards there. I'm sorry.
Yo,
Y'all
hold
don't
on,
like
yeah.
Anthony Edwards though.
No, no,
Not
hold on,
top,
no,
No, I
not
like
as a
him.
top five
I like
player.
him. I like him. So I'm
no,
not
no.
gonna say that.
I'm finna to close out soon. But on the for the sake of what y'all talking about, everybody just get a top five picks real quick, and then I'm saying we could motivate.
Top five players.
Yeah, top five players
Picks.
right now. Who you got, big? We gonna start with Big Priest. Go ahead, Big Priest.
Oh, wait, Breeze, you got to be clear. Top five in the draft or top five in the NBA?
Top five in the NBA.
Top five in
That's
the
Okay.
what I
NBA.
was talking about.
All right.
You know,
So
I'll start. Go ahead, Big Priest. You start.
right now, I would say is the Jokic, Shea, Giannis. Um, and if I'm basing it off, I guess I will put if I'm basing it off body of work, I will put Luca. If I'm basing it off what I'm seeing this year, I will put JB. Um, and for that
Brunson.
fifth guy, no, Jalen Brown. Just based on, if I'm
Wait a
basing it
minute,
off of
man.
Yeah, I'm a
Man,
hot take. I'm
killing
a
me
hot
with
take
Place of the
artist.
D, man. I
Let me
was
give you
like,
my five. Let me give you my
grab
five.
No,
girls.
I gotta give you the fifth
Oh,
one.
okay. I thought you said.
But the fifth one is who you just said, Wimby. I got Wimby.
All right, my top five is Wemby, because I don't like like Giannis. I think the Giannis era is over. I think the Jokic era is over. I think
No
right
way.
now, it's Dallin Bear's time. It's Ant
Todd, you out of
Edwards'
your
time.
rabbit ass mind, bro. Like, what you
It's
talking about?
I think Wemby. I think Wemby. I called him Dallin Bear. Wemby is one of them. Number two, I got Luca. Number three, I got Ant. Number four is Cade Cunningham. And five,
Wait, what is this a list for?
SGA.
Top five
The
players
top
in the
five
league.
players in the league.
That's my and
Oh, okay.
as of right now, going forward, Wemby, Luca, Ant, SGA, and who did I have?
You say Jokic ain't a
Wait,
top five
you
player.
said,
That's
wait, you said,
crazy.
I didn't.
wait,
I
Carl,
didn't.
you think Wimby the best player in the NBA at one?
Yeah, I think Wemby's the best player. Going forward, I think Wemby is going to be the problem that you have to solve to win a championship.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it
Mm.
real. I'm with y'all. I'm gonna say I like Cade. I really like Cade Cunningham. I think Wemby should be in that conversation, but I don't got him one. I got Jokic, Cade, Shea. It's tough not to go with JB. He's doing some incredible shit, and it's because I feel like
Ain't
they
he though?
designed
Ain't he though,
they
Breeze?
they designed that offense for it to work with Tatum and Brown pretty much being the two. But after him getting that Finals MVP, and then this season right now, I'm gonna give a lot of credit for him holding that franchise up, man. I'm gonna
Hey,
throw him in that
y'all.
five, man.
Not to cut you, but Nate Ament is looking crazy right now, boy. Are y'all watching the Kentucky Tennessee game?
Yeah, I'm on. I got it
No,
on
who they
right now.
playing?
Yo, he's going
Uh,
to the
Can I
Tennessee
do my
versus
top
Tennessee,
five?
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
I gotta switch to that, bro.
Mhm.
Can I
Hold
do
on.
my top five?
Yeah,
They the
just get
man
yours in,
top
man.
six. I think.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Go
think
ahead, bro.
it's top six.
Nah, Nate right now is like seven,
Breeze,
eight.
who you had top five?
Yeah, Breeze ain't finished though. Just
I
saying.
had
Nah,
Jokic. I got
Breeze said
I got
Jokic
Jokic.
and
Hold on. Yeah, I got Cade, Jokic, Shea, Jalen Brown, um, and
Giannis.
I want to say Giannis, but he ain't healthy. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. Giannis is an easy one to go to, but he not healthy. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard to not go to Giannis. I can automatically think of Giannis, so I'm fucking Giannis. You know what I mean? Like, no,
I just
Luca.
don't
Matter
feel
of fact,
like
I'll pick Luca
Giannis
over
has that
Giannis
impact
because of
no
the
more.
health. I'll pick Luca over Giannis because of the health.
Okay.
Y'all niggas trip.
Luca
I
hurt
don't think
too,
Wimby.
but
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go. I'm gonna go. Joker. See, my top five is most of the niggas that's gonna be in my top five either got a ring, a MVP, or they got both.
Who?
Majority. I'm gonna go with
all right,
Joker.
cool.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with SGA. I'm gonna
Okay.
go with Giannis.
Okay.
And also listen, I like Luca, but he's lazy on defense. I like two-way
That's
guys.
why I don't like putting
I
him up
like
there.
guys
Damn,
who
I ain't
affect.
say
I
Ant
like
Man. I
guys
meant to
who
put
impact
Ant Man
both
in my
ends of the
top
floor.
five.
So
And man,
I'm gonna
and
go.
don't got a championship. That's for his
Yeah,
criteria.
that's true.
You said what?
Luca ain't got a championship neither.
I know, but I mean, it's a lot of niggas don't.
He
But
said championship or MVP. Oh,
Yeah, he
Luca
said
MVP.
don't got
right.
an
Most of
MVP,
my top
but
five
he's
is either
close.
gonna have one or the other or two. Most. I'm not gonna say all of them. But so that's so what I said. I said Joker, SGA, um, Giannis. Um, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go. Listen, y'all said JB, but I'm gonna go with Tatum. But Tatum is hurt, so I'm gonna go with JB. I
All right.
think a lot of people
Okay.
shit on Tatum, but Tatum does everything exceptionally well, including play defense.
He played
So,
defense.
but I'm gonna go with JB because Tatum is out, and I think at five I'm gonna go with Ant. A lot of people would pick Luca, But again, Luka is a
Too many players.
crybaby, and he
I'm
don't
taking
play
Ant over
defense.
Luca.
Yeah, I wanna. It's not a renege though. But I wanna switch it and make Ant-Man my in the top
Yeah,
five.
I'm gonna go with
God
N at
damn.
5. I'm not putting Wimby in there because he a little bit too raw. He got to earn some more stripes, man.
Yeah.
So
Nah, I'm with you on that. Go ahead, Lee. Who you got,
That's
Lee?
not a bad find.
You know who I got? I
Kyle
got
Jones. I'm just
SGA,
playing.
SGA Giannis, Joker. Not no order, but I definitely got Joker at 1 and 2. Probably one still. Joker 1, SGA 2, Giannis 3. Number 4, who I got? Number 4, who I got at number 4. I probably got Wimby at 4, and at number 5, I still got Steph.
You still got who
That's
at 5?
another player that ain't the top 5 pick though. But yeah, that's a good one, Steph.
I
Steph
yeah,
is
still
not
but
bad.
it's
Yo,
it's top, it's
next
Steph
next
top
time
five
we
right
Oh
do this,
now.
we
wow.
should do it. Next time we do this, we should do it
I
as
think Steph.
if we were building the Nets. If you're building the Nets, what 5 players would you put together in the league to build the Nets? We should do
All
that
right, we
next
could
time.
do that.
Huh?
We could do that. Hold on. Let me just say this to end it off. This is a quote from Jordy Fernandez when asked what led to Nets releasing Cam Thomas. He said that's probably a question for management. Somebody echoing some bad audio in the background. It says he says that's probably a question for management because my job is to coach the team on the floor. There's communication and we're on the same page, but I'm not going to speak for Sean Marks. When Cam, there it is, boom. When Cam was here, he wore our jersey, he played hard, he and competed. The only thing I can say is thanks for the time he spent with us. He always worked, always tried, and was a teammate. Now it's exciting for him to start somewhere else. We just wish him luck and say thanks for wearing our jersey. I like this. I like this right here.
That was a good quote. I like that.
Yeah. I like
That
this.
was a
Mm.
This was
that was a
classy.
safe quote, bro.
Yeah,
That
nah,
was
but
very
still,
safe.
but from a head coach and just speaking on the players, that was classy. So shout out to Jody Fernandez for this. You know what I'm saying?
And we know it wasn't Jordy that did it. He let you
Right.
know in his
He
own
was
way.
reading, so he was reading for
Hey,
him a
that was Sean
teleprompter.
Marks that did that.
No,
That wasn't
he
me.
told you it was Sean Marks. I'm pretty sure Sean Marks didn't say that. Tell him to say that. He definitely put
I
Sean
mean,
Marks.
but hold up. Just reading this comment, once he dropped Sean's name, now he throwing Sean. Now he throwing it in Sean's lap. That basically the hot potato. Yo, you got to talk to Sean about that. Man. He made the deal, man. I
So
ain't do that. He
what?
did that.
So what? It's nothing wrong. Listen, that's the business of basketball.
It's
He
low key
basically
dry
said,
snitching, bro. Like you ask
no,
me.
he not. No, again, I don't look at it that way. I look at it like he's saying, as a player, I was good with him. But the business of basketball, which is Sean Marks' department, that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't look at it like he kind of like saying, "Oh, look at Sean Marks." He's just talking about the business of basketball. Like that really is what it is. It's the business of basketball. And y'all didn't hear Jordy Fernandez saying a lot of crazy shit. It was more the contracts that we spoke on. Somebody got bad audio on the background. I don't know who that is.
I
It's
don't
like
know who that is either.
That
word.
might be me. Let me unmute my mic and tell me if it was me.
All right.
Yeah,
Let
it
me
was
see.
you.
Yeah, it was you. Yeah, but nah, it's all good, Pato. I'm finna close out. You know what I'm saying? I might pull back
Oh,
up a
real
little.
quick before you close, Breeze.
Yeah.
I'm watching this Utah game. I know y'all watching them college games. And Utah look good. They beat in Orlando. They might lose the game, but they beat in Orlando. Ace Bailey looked like shit though. But go ahead.
Nah, Jaren Jackson Jr. looked like a good pickup for him. If
Yeah.
they
Man,
healthy
Jaron
next year,
Jackson,
No,
Jaron
I'm
Jackson
not.
they might
and
be able to make
Lowry.
some noise.
Is he in the lineup? Is he? I know the Drew
Yeah,
have.
he playing. He's starting.
Yeah, he's in
Jaron
the
Jackson
lineup.
got
Utah
what
need
is
to win it. Utah need to
I'm
be
not
winning
gonna
anyway
lie. They
because they
got
in that six spot.
Filipowski and Sensabaugh, Concord and Ace and Kaya on the court right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Kaya
Ace
hooping.
is
Yeah,
yeah.
Utah
Kaya
need
is
to be
definitely
putting up
hooping.
They
weight.
playing
Ace
Ace at
Ace
shooting
Ace just
guard.
trying to find his shot, bro. Like, but realistically, I don't know what Orlando is doing, bro. They ain't trying to make no upgrades.
Hey, everybody,
20
Realistically,
and
if y'all get
Kaya
a
got
chance, go
Kaya
look at
got
Tennessee on ESPN right
No,
now.
they upgrade was
And
Bane. That was the upgrade.
Kaya
uh,
got 20 and 10 off
they
the
need to get
bench.
more
That's
shooters, bro.
crazy.
Yeah,
Native Met.
Kanye is wilding.
Yo, if y'all haven't gotten a chance to see Native Met, he's on right now, and he that jumper looks incredible, and he's getting to the bucket too. Check.
You know another guy I wouldn't mind getting in the second half is Mullins from UConn. Of course, I'm biased, but
Yeah, Native Men is playing like how I expected him to play. In the
Yeah,
second
he
half.
had a slow, rough start. Now he looked like the
Right.
guy
Right.
we were talking about.
Yeah, like if you at 6, I don't think you don't. I think you
Breeze
don't go wrong.
finna have to shut it down because of that 2 hour joint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see
Right.
Lamar. I see Lamarcus Aldridge in Native
Okay.
Met.
All right.
Check him
LaMarcus
out, y'all.
Aldridge.
All right. Yo, we we
6'11"
gonna
jump shooter.
Yeah, nah, we definitely gonna be back,
Mm.
man. It's what, Saturday night? Ain't nothing popping. I probably what time that game go off? Probably like in an hour. I don't know, man. I might be back. I know that, you know what I'm saying. I wanted to go check out Scott. Shout out to Scott, man. But he definitely not talking basketball. I'm gonna just go see what's going on anyway. Yellow. But yeah, man, y'all already know Nets fans is the best fans. I gotta thank This Is JTV, Big Priest, Notorious, Leaf, Python, Brooklyn LM for joining the panel. Y'all already know what I'm saying. Shout out to the chat, Big Homie Stay Solid, and all the other members of the page. We're gonna be back with more content really soon, man. Y'all already know, man. Good win by the Nets, man. Later, y'all. Peace.
What
Hey,
Scott?